Dallas Cowboys come out of the Northwest Tunnel, and they are getting booed. They are back to Northern California for a second straight year, and last October it did not go well for them. Two desperate football teams, a lot of pride on the line. 3-3 Cowboys against the 3-4 San Francisco 49ers. We've been waiting all day for Sunday night. Let's kick it off when we come back right after these messages.
Quiet your mind, reduce your stress, and rest easy with channels designed to help you fall asleep easier and faster. Sink into the comforting white noise of a storm shower on Rainfall Radio. Fade out to the soothing sounds of the Sleep Channel, or drift off to nature sounds with Forest Dreams. Find them all in the SiriusXM app, included in all trials and popular plans. Just search Sleep.
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Monday, noon Eastern time on the SiriusXM Blitz. We'll recap Week 8, starting with the Colts at the Texans, Bengals and Eagles, Bills visit Seattle, and the Cowboys and 49ers on Sunday Night Football.
Plus, we'll preview Monday Night Football between the Giants and Steelers and discuss all the other news around the league as the trade deadline is getting closer.
So don't miss the SiriusXM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon, Monday, noon Eastern time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
Came the wheel. Then came the steam engine. And then came automated investing. Since the dawn of time, people have used technology to make their lives better. And better is what Betterment is all about. While we may not be as famous as the wheel, we did pioneer a better way to invest. Because Betterment knows that being invested in better is pretty much the best investment you can make. Betterment. Be invested.
Investing involves risk. Performance not guaranteed.
Shane Company knows fine jewelry. That means a lot when you're looking for a dream engagement ring, a beautiful keepsake, or the perfect gift. Come see us in store and compare our wide selection of diamonds, rubies, and a rainbow of sapphires in different shapes and sizes. Create your dream engagement ring and browse our selection of fine jewelry gifts. From diamond studs, tennis bracelets, birthstone necklaces, and more. With our everyday competitive prices and unmatched free lifetime warranty, Shane Company knows how to work with your budget, not against it. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Brian Murphy here, and I've been having a lot of fun and a great time playing fantasy sports on Underdog Fantasy. So this season, Underdog will be running a special, promo, or bonus almost every single day, like profit boosts. Pump up your winnings in just a tap when you apply the boost to eligible entries. Discounts. You'll get adjusted projections on certain players' stats to give you a better shot at a big W. Free picks. They're basically a sure thing. A player just has to get higher than 0.5 for that pick to win. Plus, all new users get a free pick. It's currently Boostober. From now until October 27th, you can boost your profit on all NBA entries by 20%. Underdog is literally giving you unlimited profit boosts to make basketball picks. So download the app, sign up with the promo code Murphy, and deposit now to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash instantly. That's promo code Murphy.
Must be 18 plus and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
Ladies and gentlemen of the faithful.
Here we go. We're ready to roll. 60 minutes of football.
San Francisco 49ers football is on the air.
All right, here we go. 9 0 3. 1, 2, 3.
Every year I've been here, that's honestly been the case. That's the 49er way. It's Super Bowl or bust for sure.
I love the Niners. This is really fun. Vamos, Niners!
Sponsored by Levi's. Live in Levi's. And by Pepsi, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Sacked again. You know by who?
Closer! Ayuk is on fire!
Yeah, so is Brock Purdy.
Now, here's Greg Papa and Tim Ryan.
For the 41st time in the fourth consecutive years, it is the San Francisco 49ers against the Dallas Cowboys. The two teams have combined to win 10 Super Bowls, 5 each. When they met in the 70s and 80s and 90s, the winner of that game was going to the Super Bowl and often winning the Super Bowl. 49ers knocked them out of the playoffs in 2021 and 2022. They humiliated them when Dallas came in last year. This game is a little bit different. It's not a playoff. It's not an NFC title game. Tim Ryan, it is a survival game. Dallas is 3-3. Their last game, they lost by 38 points, the worst one Jerry Jones has ever had. And the 49ers going into the bye week at 3-4 are desperate to get to 4-4.
And really two crown jewel franchises in the National Football League. And what comes with that is expectations and external pressure to win. The bar is set for both of these teams to go out and perform. I am telling you, to me, it's a defining game here in Week 8. And when you look at which team can start fast in this game, I think it has a major effect on who's able to finish strong and ultimately win this game. The psyche of both teams will be tested early.
Without a doubt. And what an energy inside Levi Stadium tonight. It feels like a big game, sounds like a big game. Frankly, it smells like a big game. We had quite a theatrical open to the game, and it is going to be a big one. We've been waiting all day for Sunday night. Our national anthem is proudly presented by Pepsi, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. John Glosson is on our national anthem tonight before the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys play on Sunday Night Football.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glared, the bombs bursting in air. It gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
John Glosson hanging on to that last note right for the flyover here as the 49ers take on the team that likes to call themselves America's team, and we have an American flag, a United States flag on the field. It goes from goal line to goal line, 100 yards long, Tim, and from sideline to sideline, 53 1/3. Levi's is lit tonight.
Absolutely love it. That will get you going. A couple of Air Force T-38 Talons, baby, ripping right over the top of the stadium.
All right, and it is a little bit of a cooler night. We are here in late October, and it's a night game, so the wind is going to be whipping, and we're going to begin the game at about 68 degrees. The sun will set at 6:14, so about an hour into the game, we're going to go into a night game, Tim. And for these night games, almost always the wind is a major factor, and it's coming over the north rim right now, as it always does. Hard to gauge what it's doing on the field. We'll keep an eye on the flags a little bit lower on the uprights, but right now it's a strong wind going from north to south. The captains will go out for the coin toss. We'll see what Mike McCarthy does if they win the coin toss. He has taken the ball, but I think the more important thing is which team is going to kick the football to start the game in the first quarter, second, third quarter, and then the all-important fourth quarter into the wind, because the wind is going to be a factor tonight. And they have arguably the strongest kickoff leg in all of football history in Brandon Aubrey, and he likes to put it in play. Bill Vinovich, yes, that Bill Vinovich is our referee tonight.
I got confidence Bill's going to be good tonight.
Heads, tails, Dallas, you are the visitors. What is your call? Heads. He called heads.
No, Diggy Zua calls heads.
It is heads. You won the toss. You want the ball.
They want the
Which
ball.
way you want to kick? Turn around, please. Dallas will receive in the first half.
Mike McCarthy has
Good
done
luck,
this.
gentlemen.
T-Rock, almost all coaches are deferring. I saw him do it against Baltimore. It didn't work. They got blown out, but they got back into the game. So right away, the 49ers will go on defense against the Dallas Cowboys, who are minus Rico Dowdle He is down tonight. I don't know if it's a Devo situation, but coming over on the bus, he had a high fever. He's not going to be able to go tonight. He's not only the leading rusher, with Tony Pollard gone to Tennessee. He's a prime candidate to catch the ball out of the backfield. So they have the old guard, the two-time NFL rushing champion from 16 and 18, Ezekiel Elliott back, and Dalvin Cook, the four-time Pro Bowler, longtime Minnesota Viking, where he was coached by Mike Zimmer, the defensive coordinator of the Cowboys. He's back to make his Cowboy debut tonight.
Yeah, and a couple of guys that have been lead dogs in pro football for sure. Let's see if these old dogs can still hunt. And I think it's so key, as I said, to have a fast start in this game, extinguish the run game early against this Cowboy offense and make them one-dimensional. Dak Prescott, a lot of their passing attack, and it's number 2 in the NFL, and it's good. They got a lot of good little cluster sets and pick routes and coming out of that star. They are good at it. Tackling's got to be at a premium in that underneath passing.
And right away with the opening kickoff, and the 49ers did take the win with Mike McCarthy taking the ball, so Anders Carlson will kick off. And last week when he kicked against Kansas City, when he was kicking with the wind at his back, he was able to put it in the end zone for a touchback. When he kicked into the wind, he was not. So he will open this game kicking from the 35-yard line, the dynamic kickoff. And the guy who wrote the rules on this is John Bones Fossil. They're going to send back their special teams coordinator. Kevontae Turpin is the lone return man.
So I think strategy with him as the lone return man is you want to kick a dirty ball. You want this ball to hit the ground somewhere around the numbers and make him have to field it off the turf.
Well, with the wind at his back, he may be able to touch this back, but the thing with Turpin, he'll take it out 9 yards deep in the end zone.
Saw him do it against Detroit and brought it 79 yards back.
He is averaging, you ready for this, 43 yards a kickoff return on 7 returns. He is 5'7", 155 pounds. He does have ball security issues, so if you do kick a dirty ball, Tim, you want to make a move. He is setting up right in the middle of the field in 49ers in the south end zone, so he's not back there with anybody else. They have had Thomas back there with him before.
And kicking a dirty ball allows the coverage guys on the 40-yard line to disengage and get off some of those blocks before that being Turpin running.
Here we go. So the 49ers are wearing their throwback jerseys to 94 when they beat Dallas in the NFC title game to win their most recent Super Bowl 29. So the red jerseys with the white pants and the gold helmets, and the Cowboys are wearing, they have a lot of different road uniforms, but they're going with their white jerseys and the silver pants with, of course, the silver helmets. Something is going on. John Bones Fossil, a special teams coordinator of the Cowboys, along with Mike McCarthy, we're talking to the officials and holding up the opening kickoff. I'm not sure what that is about. But here we go. And it will be the kickoff from Anders Carlson, kicking for Jake Moody. He's going to put it in the field of play. It's a short kick. Turpin will take it on the 4 middle. 10, 15, 20. Fakes an end around, and he's out across the 30-yard line. A flag is down on the kickoff. Dallas loves to run the fake reverses with Turpin. They had a man coming the other direction, but we have a penalty on the first
illegal
kick of the
formation.
game.
Receiving team. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Tell you what, to me, not great execution on that kick, though, against a guy like Turpin.
Returnable, very
you're
returnable.
Playing with fire with that type of kick.
He took it right in the middle with a running start at about the 5-yard line. Here's the 49ers starting offensive lineup. It is brought to you by Levi's. The floor is yours. Nick Bosa will start at one defensive end. Of course, Leonard Floyd at the other. You got Malik Collins, the former Cowboy, and Jordan Elliott inside. They're going with a base defense, so Fred Warner, Devondre Campbell, and D. Winters are your linebackers. Here we go. Dak Prescott under center. And they're going to hand it off to Ezekiel Elliott. A throwback there. Dak to Zeke. Good run, though, as he started off left guard and cut back right, Tim, and picked up 6 yards.
Yeah, he was able to cut back to the weak side, and the 49er, I believe it was Malik Collins, he got blocked. He's got to stay in his gap. Malik got out of his gap, created a natural cutback lane. Nick Bosa fell in and made the tackle, but only after a 6-yard, 7-yard gain.
Malik, an original Cowboy, was in the 2016 draft where Ezekiel Elliott went 4 overall, and they took Dak Prescott in the 4th round. CeeDee Lamb goes in motion. The Niners just bump it out. So Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, over him, right slot. Dak back, throws out right, one hand, juggling catch by CeeDee Lamb. He had to catch that ball with a reaching left hand on the outcut going right against Devondre Campbell, and he picks up a first down.
Now, that's a matchup they can exploit all day long. 49ers looking at some cover 2 defense. but with the corners playing man, so they're dropped off, get run off. Easy little option around CeeDee Lamb. Good thing he wasn't able to corral that right away. He'd have turned upfield and had at least another 10 yards.
49ers now going to their nickel defense. Renardo Green is in along with Demo in the slot. Toss to Ezekiel Elliott. The 49ers swarm him. Jordan Elliott got in the offensive backfield there. Nice play by the 49er D tackle, who will play a lot, obviously, with the injury to Javon Hargrave. And also, Kevin Givens is out tonight.
Yeah, beautiful job by Jordan Elliott. He splits the double team and then gets penetration, forcing Zeke Elliott to get off of his track. And the rest of the 49ers able to catch up and make the tackle for a little bit of a loss. It looked like maybe a half a yard.
Second down 10 for Dallas. Dak goes into the shotgun with Ezekiel Elliott wearing number 15 is Ohio State number right. Quick throw out left to CeeDee Lamb. The 49ers chop him down right away. Jair Brown, the safety, came down. They threw it. Renardo Green there, the rookie. And Jair, the second-year safety, got CeeDee on the ground right away. Gain of 5, sets up a 3rd and 5.
And a good reaction and good anticipation by Jair Brown. 49ers sitting in a 2-deep shell. He anticipated it, saw it right away, able to knife through that inside leg of CeeDee Lamb. Here we go, 3rd and 5.
Mike McCarthy back calling Dallas's plays for his second year, as he did all 13 years. He was the head coach in Green Bay. Dak in the shotgun. Hunter Lipke, the fullback, to his left. They have 4 eligibles right, 1 left. They hand off to Lipke, and he got blown out by Fred Warner. He is not an ordinary fullback. He's a lot like Kyle Juszczyk. They'll throw it to him. They'll hand it to him. And that time at a 3rd and 5, they tried to blast with the fullback.
Well, they tried to zone read and thought they were going to catch the 49ers slipping. Fred Warner was all over it. Dak puts it in his belly and just leaves it in there. Doesn't elect to pull it out. 49ers had good defense. Fred Warner saw it the whole way. Unblocked. Hits Lipke right in the face.
Good start for the Niners defense. They give up 1 first down and then get off the field. Brian Anger from Cal, punting at his 200th NFL game. He's the 32nd punter to get to 200. What a career he has had. He will take the long snap from Trent Sieg, the former Raider, on the Cowboy 27, and then punt it away at the 30. Jacob Cowing punting into the wind is Anger. Cowing back, and he caught the ball with C.J. Goodwin, their gunner, right on top of him. Very dangerous there. Goodwin's one of the very best gunners. They got a great punter, a great kicker, a great return man, and Goodwin, one of the best gunners in football. 52-yard punt by Anger, 6-yard return by Cowing. And the Niners will take over on their 14-yard line when we come back to Levi's. Just settling in. Dallas does not score on their first series. Now it's up to Brock Purdy and the 49er offense. 11:44 to play in the opening quarter. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
In the heart of the Bay, where the echoes of victory and the thrill of last-second touchdowns live on, Levi's stands proudly with the San Francisco 49ers. For a decade, we've shared the same field, the same passion, and the same pursuit of progress on and off the field. From the historic catches to the unforgettable comebacks, Levi's has been there through it all. Craft your own Niners legacy in Levi's. Visit Levi.com or your nearest store. Here's to the next chapter. Niners faithful.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4 times 4U points on participating items and opt in for a chance to redeem Game On points and win free groceries for a year or 49ers experiences. Just look for the specially marked tags in store and shop participating items to start earning. Redeem for catalog items like a Chevron gift card, a Great America gift card, 49ers swag, and more. The more items you shop, the more Game On points you'll earn. Click on the Safeway app or sign up at Safeway.com/Game On to begin playing today.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
49ers will start on their 13-yard line. First series of the game. 49ers starting offensive lineup is brought to you by Levi's. The floor is yours. Trent Williams will start at left tackle. Aaron Banks left guard. Jake Brendel center. Dominic Pooney at right guard. Colton McIvitz at right tackle. 49ers line Deebo Samuel up in the backfield next to Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Juszczyk goes left. Toss to Deebo coming left. Good block on Trayvon Diggs, but the Cowboys are all over that. Odigizua overshown. Their fast young linebacker got there as they ran a toss sweep going behind Kyle Juszczyk, and Deebo barely got a yard.
Well, Deebo cut up inside. He should have bounced outside on Kyle Juszczyk the way that I saw it. And as soon as he cut up, Carl Lawson was right there along with Overshown, ready to tackle him for a very short gain.
Carl Lawson is starting at defensive end for Micah Parsons, who was down with a high ankle sprain. They don't have Micah. They don't have DeMarcus Lawrence. Here's Brock under center, going to throw over the middle, caught by Ricky Pearsall. And he's got a gain out close to a first down.
They're going to be about a half yard short. Cover 2 defense, and Ricky on an in cut. Well thrown from Brock Purdy.
Nice look there by Ricky Pearsall on the in cut to pick it up. He had 3 catches in his debut, and he played 48 snaps last week against the Chiefs. That'll set up a 3rd down and 1. See what the 49ers do here, trying to convert on 3rd down. Both these teams are in the top 10 converting on 3rd down. Dallas, a very good 3rd down defense. They are going to have J.P. Mason, the lone back, a bunch formation right, Chris Conley. And now they're going to quarterback sneak it. It's a Purdy plunge, but a false start here on the Niners.
Oh, boy.
What happened? Bill Vinovich's crew, the 3rd and 1 is going to become 3rd and 6.
5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Chris Conley. So what happened there was they had a bunch right, and it looked like Conley was going to be the point of the bunch. Then they switched it late. And Kyle Juszczyk became the point. You don't see Juszczyk. Was it Juszczyk or Pearsall?
Well, I tell you what happened is they were in the wrong formation, and Chris Conley is trying to get Ricky Pearsall lined up. Brock didn't realize that they weren't ready to go, and they were moving around at the snap.
Yeah, they wanted to have Conley the point of the bunch. Then he switched, and Ricky Pearsall was supposed to be the point. You got young guys out there in Pearsall, and when Jacob Cowing plays 3rd down and 6, Brock out of the shotgun. Looking right, going to take a shot down the sideline. Deebo Samuel makes the catch, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet all the way to the Dallas 35-yard line. He got behind the veteran linebacker, Eric Kendrick. Deebo with a big play on 3rd down, goes for 47 yards.
And man coverage across the board, and Deebo gets matched up on Eric Kendricks. That's the beauty of the Kyle Shanahan offense, is Deebo coming out of the backfield, getting a matchup on a linebacker, and reached up over to his inside, plucked that ball out of the air a little bit behind him, and then breaks a tackle on Hooker and takes this thing down past the 40.
You don't have Christian McCaffrey. You play Deebo like Christian McCaffrey. Ricky Pearsall goes in motion. Stretch run. J.P. Mason comes left, cuts back middle. Overshown will get him on the ground, along with Mozzie Smith, their young nose tackle, the 2nd-year pro out of Michigan. So Deebo lined up in the backfield twice. Gave him a toss going left behind Juszczyk. Didn't work. 49ers going no huddle here. And that time they ran a wheel route against the middle linebacker Kendricks, and he cooked him. 2nd down, 6. Quick handoff. Wide goes J.P. Mason left. Flag comes down.
They're going to get a hold on Juszczyk.
Yes, on the edge there. Well, the 49ers went turbo. You don't see them often go fast like that, Tim, but they tried to keep Dallas in one position group.
Offense number 44. 10-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
Hold on, Kyle Juszczyk. That'll set up a 2nd down and 16. Second penalty of the game already on offense. They misaligned with Ricky Pearsall maybe going to the wrong spot with Conley in that bunch. And now Juszczyk, he hardly ever gets called for a hold out in space.
And again, it was right exactly when J.P. Mason tried to get outside of him, and Leo Fowl was there defending it. That is a ticky-tack call, in my opinion.
Mike Zimmer, the new defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys, takes over for Dan Quinn, longtime head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. Kyle going up against him for an 8th time in their careers as OCs, DCs, and HCs. 2nd down, 16. Brock at empty the backfield. J.P. Mason goes out left, matched by Kendricks and Mann. Brock at a roll right, throw middle, catch made there by Ricky Pearsall. He's got the gain inside the Dallas 40 and down to the Dallas 36-yard line. Picked up 6 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9.
And Dallas is playing press man. In the passing play so far in this game, it is all about press man and bringing one of the linebackers Brock flushed out to his right. Overshone came and tried to be a secondary contain guy. Brock threw it back across his body. Ricky laid out and is able to at least get this in third and somewhat makeable now at 3rd and 10.
49ers have been able to convert 42% on 3rd down, 8th in the NFL, but Dallas, one of the better third down defenses in football. Brock in the shotgun, Pearsall and Debo are right. It's a run to J.P. Mason on 3rd down. He'll push forward, but that was 3rd and 10. They ran a draw or a handoff inside to Mason. So the Niners will bring in Anders Carlson to try the field goal. And again, he does have the wind at his back here in the opening quarter. He made a career-long 55-yard field goal last week in his Niners debut going towards these uprights, the south uprights, Tim. This will be a 50-yard field goal right in the middle of the hash marks. Tabor Pepper will snap to Mitch Wisnowski. And Anders Carlson, the former Packer, will try this field goal right in the middle of the hash. Ball's down, kick is away, has the distance right down the middle, and Anders Carlson able to bang it through, and the Niners take a 3-0 lead. Interesting play call by Kyle there on 3rd down and 10.
Well, I think he thought he was going to get the Dallas Cowboys defense slipping a little bit up front. It was just a simple trap inside, but very well played by the backside defensive tackle, getting trapped by Aaron Banks, was able to get underneath it. Otherwise, I think that run would have got 10.
7:14 to play in the first quarter. Niners 3, Cowboys nothing. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
I myself am a bit of a hybrid. I like to couch surf, but I also like to surf. I'm a homebody, but I also love a good camping trip. So I drive a Toyota hybrid. With pickups, sedans, and crossovers, Toyota makes fuel-efficient hybrids for any lifestyle. Like the versatile RAV4 and its stylish looks and adventurous spirit. Or the comfortable, spacious Camry, now standard as a hybrid. Want that hybrid life? Go get it in a Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Combine tasty Little Caesars pizza with NFL football, and what do you get? Game day! Little Caesars, a proud pizza partner of the San Francisco 49ers, invites you to order your favorite Little Caesars pizza or try something new. On game day, Little Caesars is always convenient. From carryout to delivery to pizza portal pickup, just call or text a few good friends and celebrate with delicious Little Caesars pizza and the San Francisco 49ers game of the week.
Pizza, pizza.
Let's get ready for some football! As the official ticket marketplace of the 49ers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified 49ers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up, or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ers.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on! Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Deebo Samuel caught a 47-yarder, a couple of catches by Ricky Pearsall, an 8-yarder and a 6-yarder. 49ers do have a hold on Kyle Juszczyk and settle for a 50-yard field goal by Anders Carlson. Our Toyota scoring drive summary: 7 plays, 55 yards, and 430. Carlson will kick off to the dangerous Kevontae Turpin, again short, right in the middle. This is danger zone: 15, 20, 25, 30, and they'll get him on the ground at the 31-yard line. Whew. Boy, he's hitting line drives to him, and he's hitting him right in the middle of the he's not making them go left or right, and they are catchable in the middle of the field of play.
Yeah, flirting with disaster if Turpin can get those on the run, and he's already running at the coverage unit before they basically even get 5 yards down the field. Well done that time by Flanagan Fowles with a nice tackle.
1st and 10, Dallas on their 32-yard line. It is Dalvin Cook now in the game, wearing number 20, longtime Minnesota Viking. He is making his Cowboy debut. Hunter Lipke, the fullback, who motion, stay on the right side of the O-line. Dak is under center, and it's a play action. Rolls right into Bosa, throws out to Jake Ferguson, the tight end. Gets grabbed around the shoulder pads and thrown down by Devondre Campbell.
Now he used those long arms and just got him around the shoulder pad and ripped him to the ground. Dallas thought the 49ers were for sure thinking run. Showed him a 2-shell. They were light in the box. They go with the keeper. That was a clothesline job right there by Devondre Campbell. Good awareness, good anticipation.
2nd and 8, Dallas on their 34. Dak in the shotgun has Dalvin Cook to his right. Now he's moving up with the rookie center Cooper Beebe to get the protection right. 49ers showing a wide 9-4-man rush for. They drop back. Here comes Bosa around the edge. Check over the middle to Dalvin Cook. And he'll run for a first down. First time he catches the ball or touches the ball as a Cowboy. The 4-time Pro Bowler at age 29 takes the circle route and picks up 10 yards.
Yeah, and just he didn't. It was a 5-man protection, so he released from the interior in between the guard and the center. Dak felt the pressure from Bosa coming from behind him. Throws the check down. First down.
So it is Dalvin Cook in. Rico Dowdle, inactive tonight, was not feeling well. A high fever on the bus ride over, so he's down tonight. Here's a stretch handoff to Dalvin Cook, and he gets tackled from the backside beautifully there. And again, it's Devondre Campbell.
I love that.
Flying around tonight.
Yeah, well, maybe the system's starting to finally make sense to Devondre Campbell, who's been a great player in this league. He just absolutely pulls the trigger on this zone stretch play. Really, really well done. Outruns the guard. Tyler Smith had no chance to block him.
He knows these Dallas Cowboys. He and the Green Bay Packers went into AT&T Stadium and just throttled the Cowboys last year and knocked them out after they won every single home game last year in 12-5. It was a 1-yard gain, 2nd down 9. CD lines up out wide against Charvarius Ward to the offensive right. Dak is back, plenty of time, throws out right. Comeback catch by CD Lamb, got pushed out of bounds by Charvarius Ward. He's got the catch. Where do they mark the football on the comeback route? He's shy of the first down on the 49er 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 1. It'll be a point of attack tonight. They used to put CD in the slot almost exclusively, Tim, but they'll move him around. And the Niners don't. They play sides, so if they want him matched up on Charvarius, he can. They want him to go slot on Demo. They want him to go on the rookie Green.
The receiver got the first down at the 45-yard line.
Expedited review going back to New York, Bill Vinovich's crew. It was interesting because CD came back to the ball. And he clearly got beyond the 45, or right at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, possession with the left foot down. Already possessed the football and was able to keep the right shoe on the green grass. Here we go.
CeeDee Lamb signed about a week and a half before the start of the year. 4-year deal at $136 million. Second highest paid wide receiver behind Justin Jefferson. What a year he had last year. 135 catches. Goes in motion outright. They want him against Charvarius Ward. 1st and 10, Dallas. Dak out of the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket. Going to heave one down the left sideline for Turpin. Intercepted by Jair Brown. They get Dak Prescott again on the deep ball.
Well, Nick Bosa got him on an outstanding rush, and Dak Prescott just put that up. He was in no position to be able to drive that ball deep, trying to get it to his receiver, who was running, and Renardo Green was running with him the whole way. But Nick Bosa, a beautiful inside move on Terrence Steele, the right tackle. It became a jump pass by Dak Prescott, and Jair Brown playing center field all over it for interception number 9.
49ers take over on their 8-yard line when we come back up 3-0, 4:27 to play in the opening quarter. We'll be back right after these messages.
Want to hear something scary? Spirits are swirling in the SiriusXM app with creepy Halloween treats. Drift into the dark with Scream Radio. Here's Johnny. Or ride with the devil into Nitro's Halloween Headbangers. Find even more monstrous fun right now on the SiriusXM app. Just search Halloween.
Scoreboard can move the line and impact the odds to win the series, and we're covering it all right now.
A lot of different prop options. The one that I like is Otani. From strikeout props to home run props, run totals, and the odds to win the MVP, the place to get the winning edge over the sports books is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
NBC Sports Audio Channel 85 on SiriusXM is your home for expert analysis, popular talk shows, and live sports coverage.
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? There it is! The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
Listen to Dan Patrick, Mike Florio, Matthew Berry, and Chris Sims break down the latest news and offer expert analysis.
How about we play the Super Bowl on the Saturday instead of the Sunday 2 weeks after the AFC-NFC title game? Who's with me?
Plus, play-by-play coverage of some of the biggest events in sports, including the Kentucky Derby, Indy 500, U.S. Open, and more.
And there's one furlong to run. Two Bills on the inside, trying to hold up Mage, and it is going to be Mage to win the Kentucky Derby.
Your home for all the latest news, fantasy expertise, and live events all year long. NBC Sports Audio Channel 85 on SiriusXM.
SiriusXM Triumph. Get real answers with Dr. Laura.
No nonsense advice about relationships, marriage, kids.
Tough love.
It happened is not a phrase anybody uses when they take responsibility.
Inspiration.
Every time you go to bed with a negative thought, you have to match it up with a positive one. That's your new rule.
Dr. Laura. Plus, Megyn Kelly, Glenn Beck, Nancy Grace, and Dave Ramsey. All on Triumph. SiriusXM 111 and on the SiriusXM app.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
Would love to run the ball 30, 35, 40 times tonight.
Absolutely, and anytime they can get Kittle coming in motion as a lead blocker and he gets that kick, got an injury out there on the field.
49er is down and prone. Is it J.P. Mason?
I think it is J.P. Mason.
Oh, man, J.P. Mason. What a story he is, playing on Sunday Night Football tonight as a starter for the first time. His flat, prone position on the ground. Well, Isaac Guerrero would be next up, and then Patrick Taylor Jr. More injuries in 2024. We'll be back on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Xfinity here. How can we help? There are so many Niners games streaming this season. Can Xfinity Internet handle it? Oh, we know the game is only live once, so we built a network with all-pro speeds and low lag so you don't miss a snap. So I can yell, "He's open!" when he's actually open? Yeah, but the quarterback still can't hear you.
Xfinity is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Stream live sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. Streaming content limited to the U.S.
Wine and football can be complicated, but you don't have to be an expert to be a fan. This NFL season, we're ditching the rule book and raising a glass to what's easy. Pinot Grigio and pizza bagels? Go for it. We don't throw penalty flags for unlikely pairings because Barefoot Wine and the San Francisco 49ers are a winning team. So huddle up and uncomplicate the game with wines that are easy to love. Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL.
Copyright 2022 Barefoot Cellars, Modesto, California. All rights reserved. Enjoy responsibly. 21+.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4 times 4U points on participating items and opt in for a chance to redeem Game On points and win free groceries for a year or 49ers experiences. Just look for the specially marked tags in-store and shop participating items to start earning. Redeem for catalog items like a Chevron gift card, a Great America gift card, 49ers swag, and more. The more items you shop, the more Game On points you'll earn. Click on the Safeway app or sign up at Safeway.com/Game On to begin playing today.
49ers fans know the importance of a winning strategy on the field. Off the field, Dignity Health is here to help you develop your winning playbook for living a happy, healthy life. Our award-winning hospitals and care sites are supported by a lineup of 50,000 doctors, nurses, and extended care teams. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers and Levi's Stadium. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
With Christian McCaffrey watching over on the 49ers sideline, J.P. Mason walked off the field, and they gave him his helmet right back to him. Great sign. He's waiting to come back into the game. He must be out for at least a play, so he'll be out for one play in the rookie Isaac Correndo, but it looks like JP's coming back in.
Yeah, and it looked like maybe he just had the wind knocked out of him. He laid there for a minute, and then you explained everything perfect. 2nd and 4. Here's a half roll by Brock after a stretch fake to Corendo. Throws, and it's caught. Up to around the 30-yard line with a sliding catch is George Kittle on National Tight End Day. He's got his first catch of the evening. 16-yard pickup there. Fake the stretch going left. Hard roll to the right. And Brock waited, and Kittle popped open over the middle. Yeah, and all married up to the play-action game. Really good adjustment by George. Really just sliding down and catching that with his rear end already on the ground.
Corendo stays in the game. Brock is under center. There's again a fake stretch left, half roll, and a throwback left for Brock Purdy going down the field for Debo. Jordan Lewis bumped him off his stride, but no flag on their nickelback.
No, I love that play.
Well, that would have been a big hitter there. As you fake the stretch left, half roll right, then a throwback left. Debo was open. Jordan Lewis looked like he bumped him in flight and grabbed him around the hip.
Well, Debo was open big time, and there is no question. He grabbed him by the hip and had a material effect on Debo Samuel, but unfortunately for the 49ers, he didn't get a handful of cloth, and they didn't call it.
Jordan Lewis is their nickelback. Trayvon Diggs is back after tearing his ACL last year. He is vulnerable to the double move now. Here's Brock Purdy under center. Hand off to Isaac Corendo. Runs right up the back of his right tackle, Colt McKivitz. He's running so hard.
Yeah, there was a nice crease there, too. And the way Bobby Turner coaches these running backs, chew every bit of grass in front of you. And he ended up having to cut back inside off the Kittle block and not enough time to get his left foot in the ground and cut back to the right before, as you said, ran into the lower body of Colton McKivitz. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, Niners. They're 1 for 2 on 3rd down so far. They break the huddle. Jacob Cowing, the rookie out of Arizona, goes inside of Ronnie Bell in a slot left. Ricky Pearsall is right. Young receiving core. George Kittle goes in motion left. Only back in his use check into block. Brock throws out left. He missed everybody. He missed George Kittle. Again bumping with Jordan Lewis and no flag there.
And had Jacob Cowing open also out in the flat. I mean, that was a pickup for Brock Purdy. They came with the pressure. Probably should have thrown to Cowing on the out route. That was not a good throw from Brock. Too far to the inside on George Kittle.
So they had a couple of open receivers. Debo Samuel against Jordan Lewis, and there he had Kittle open again. Now here's Mitch Wishnowsky into punt, and you got to be concerned with Kevontae Turpin as a punt returner. He took back one earlier this year, 60 yards for a touchdown in Cleveland. His skill set is actually more as a punt returner. End-over-end punt by Wishnowsky. Turpin gets out wide, comes middle, takes a big hit from Flanagan, fouls, and is spilled on the 46 and now pushing after the play. D. Winters, the young linebacker, is getting into it here. No flag yet, but the teams are now going after each other in a scrum, and a flag comes up. 2 flags come up now. Flanagan fouls, got in the middle of that, and then the Cowboys pushed him back.
Well, and a lot of it started with D. Winters, and then eventually he and Leo Fowl were going at it. And then everybody wanted to join the party.
Maris Leo Fowl was the rookie speedy linebacker from Notre Dame. This will likely be an offsetting penalty, you would think, if they do adjudicate this properly, and each team will pick up a personal foul. You don't want a personal foul on one team and not the other. Right now, Dallas has the ball on their 35-yard line.
fouls on both teams. Personal foul. Receiving team number 88. Kicking team number 54. Penalty decline. Timeout.
No, that's all wrong.
And neither one of them
CeeDee Lamb? Was CeeDee Lamb on the field for that? I think Bill Vitovich.
They may have been out there in the scrum by the time they threw the flag.
I think Drew Pearson had a bigger chance of being on the field. Or Des Bryant. Or Michael. No, whatever it was, it is offsetting. Dallas will take it on their 35, and we come back 3-0 49ers with 2:33 to play in the first quarter on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Calling all 49ers fans, your ultimate adventure awaits in Los Cabos. Imagine setting sail on the sparkling waters of the Sea of Cortez, teeing off like a pro on world-class golf courses, and savoring award-winning cuisine where the desert and the mountains meet the sea. Feel the vibrant culture of Los Cabos come alive and elevate your vacation game. Don't wait. Head to visitloscabos.travel and start planning your dream getaway.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A field goal? That's a no. But a honey butter dinner roll? That's a yes. A 6-pack of abs? Definitely no. But a 6-pack of beer? Uber Eats can get you that. There you have it. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. We'll handpick all your game day favorites and bring the tailgate straight to your home. Grab snacks, drinks, party platters, and more without missing kickoff. All for the same price you see in store. From prep to play, we've got your game day covered. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAFE20 at checkout. Win big with Safeway same-day delivery.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Welcome back inside the Lon Simmons broadcast booth. And the great Lon Simmons called a lot of these titanic matchups between the 49ers and Cowboys over the years. 3-0 49ers late first quarter. Dallas on their first 2 possessions, 10 plays, 39 yards. This is their third. Dak, 3-step drop, hits his back foot, throws out, caught by CeeDee Lamb. Tarvarius Ward gets him around the waist and throws him down. So that's the matchup they want. Ward is the left corner on the offensive right. They have lined up CeeDee Lamb there repeatedly and gone after Tarvarius Ward.
Well, you'd like to see Tarvarius just play a little stiffer. He's getting in his back pedal, and that's just a simple little hitch. CeeDee Lamb's running 5 yards. That big body turns around, and Dak unloads it in about a second and a half.
They've targeted him 4 times. CeeDee Lamb has 4 catches, 25 yards. Jalen Tolbert goes in jet sweep motion, play action. Dak, a deep drop. Now a flag is down, checks it down to Tolbert, left flat. Another flag comes down. Tolbert, meanwhile, runs for a first down into 49er territory, but it looks like it's coming back.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a hold on the Cowboys.
Here's Bill
Vinovich. 2 fouls on
Vinovich.
the play, both on the offense. Holding, offense number 60. That penalty declined. Holding, offense number 87. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second half.
The rookie left tackle Tyler Guyton is called for the first one, their first-round pick out of Oklahoma. Then they got it on Jake Ferguson, the tight end. So they had multiple holes there. As again, a deep drop by Dak.
Yeah, and they held both edge players. Guyton held Floyd, who was working an inside swim move, and then on the other side, I think it was Sam Okuwanu that got held by Ferguson.
You are right, and Jake's a good blocker, but he became a good target last year for Dallas with 71 catches with Dalton Schultz moving out in free agency. 2nd and 14, Dallas on their 31. Dak now aligning Ezekiel Elliott, worried about a blitz from Fred Warner. Fred not coming. Now he does come at a delay. It's a draw to Ezekiel Elliott. He got hammered in the box that time, coming down again. Jair Brown, whether he's back playing as a free safety, intercepting Dak, building the run on Ezekiel Elliott. He's playing well tonight. 3rd down and 9 coming up for Dallas.
Well, and Dallas is coming out with these wide splits. I mean, their offensive line's got extra wide splits right there, trying to create space just by their alignment. That was a good cut by Elliott, just picking the other way in terms of which Fred Warner triggered.
Now Dallas is going empty. 3 go right, and CeeDee is in the middle, number 2. They toss it to Kevontae Turpin, coming in motion right, gets a block, and he runs for a first down. Fumbled the ball at the end, but the Cowboys get the ball. I believe it was Tyler Guyton, or maybe it was the center, Cooper Beebe, who recovered the fumble there as the ball was fumbled. Like Devontae Turpin.
That's a shame because the 49ers did not get lined up right and really weren't ready, and hard to anticipate a crack toss when you're not sure of really where you're supposed to be in alignment. And Fred Warner got walled off quickly with the crack block, and then Turpin with those rushing skills gets the first down.
Yeah, they'll give it to him a lot. They'll screen it to him, and they'll jet sweep and toss it to him. First down, Dallas on their 49-yard line. Dak Prescott a draw, now hand off to Dalvin Cook, forward lean as he was stumbling down. He's not played in a while. Dalvin Cook did not go to training camp with anybody. Dallas signed him on August the 29th to their practice squad, and they just got him up this week. And good player, obviously, at 4 1,000-yard seasons and more in Minnesota.
Yeah, and 49ers are outnumbered in the box with the 2 shell. That means to me the defensive tackles on those inside runs, they've got to win against the guy in front of them. And that's the second time in this game the cutback has happened because Malik Collins, the defensive tackle, scooped out of there by the guard and tackle out of position.
49ers are winning after 1 quarter of play by a score of 3-0. We're back with the second quarter right after these messages.
Don't miss a new episode this week of Forward Progress, a conversation on race and sports in America with Jason Jackson and Kirk Morrison.
On the program, we'll dive inside some thoughts Jamel Hill has shared recently about the cross-section of sports and politics. Are we going to shut up and dribble, shut up and pass, shut up and hit a puck, shut up and run? Ain't no shutdown.
Check out Forward Progress. New episodes each Wednesday on the Sirius XM app, included with all of our trials and popular plans. Just search Forward Progress.
When college basketball's winningest coach goes one-on-one.
This is Coach K.
It's more than just an interview.
I always love our conversation.
Coach K is back for another season on Sirius XM, talking with the biggest names in basketball.
Women's basketball star Caitlin Clark.
Young girls can, exceed me and kind of do more than I ever did.
And beyond.
Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning.
My greatest takeaway has been the relationships.
Basketball and beyond with Coach K. Thursday nights at 6 Eastern on College Sports Radio Channel 84 and the Sirius XM app.
We are 7 weeks into the fantasy football season, and whether your team is in the race or ready to make the greatest comeback ever, Fantasy Sports Radio is ready to take you there.
It's more rewarding when you lose your first-round pick and you find a way to win anyway.
From start-sit advice to waiver pickups to so much more.
You got to work the waiver wire. You got to make trades. The draft is just a piece of the puzzle.
Showtime! Make your move with Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
I'm Billy Joel. We've got stories about my songs and lots more on the Billy Joel channel.
Now, for a limited time.
Sing us a song, you're the...
Everywhere on the Sirius XM app.
URADA, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Bernardi's URADA, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
We will start the second quarter here. They'll change ends, obviously. Dallas will move from north to south from our western vantage point, the Niners sideline. From our left to right, Niners lead 3-0 after 1 quarter. Dallas, 4 first downs to the Niners, 2. Although the Niners did outgain Dallas 96 yards to 65. Dallas has been very productive on first and second down. They're 1 for 2 on third down.
Let's see if they take a shot to CeeDee Lamb here.
CeeDee is out wide left, matched up with Diamador Lenore. It's a handoff to Dalvin Cook off the right side, and he's tackled by Charvarius Ward, the corner that comes down, but Cook able to fall forward to around the 45-yard line. He picked up a couple of yards that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Nice job by Charvarius Ward. Nick Bosa's going against that twin set, the stacked tight ends. Ferguson in a little sniffer position. Bosa forces it to the edge, and Charvarius Ward right where he's supposed to be, making the tackle to set up this 3rd and 4.
Dallas started slowly on 3rd down. They led the NFL last year, 48 conversion rate. They're up to 41%. They've been converting better lately. 3rd down and 4. They're 1 for 2 on 3rd down tonight. CeeDee number 2 right. Play action. Dak to roll to his left. Throwback middle. Caught CeeDee Lamb in the crossing route. 1st down. It's tackled hard there by Jair Brown and Renardo Green. They lined him up in the right slot, the number 2. They rolled Dak left, but it was a crossing route to CeeDee the whole way for a gain of 15 yards.
And had absolutely no reroute on CeeDee Lamb as he slips behind Fred Warner. And him untouched versus his own defense with Dak rolling in the same direction is going to be tough to cover. Got to reroute him, get a body in front of CeeDee Lamb, get him off his track.
He has caught all 5 of his targets for 40 yards, CeeDee Lamb. And he put Dak in the shotgun, draw to Ezekiel Elliott. Comes straight ahead, good run here. Spinning off the pile, and he'll dive out. We'll see whether they'll mark him down. He may not have been touched down until he picked up the first down.
Oh, he got the first.
See where they mark the football here. It's going to be a 1st and 10, Dallas. Boy, what a throwback game this is. Ezekiel Elliott looking like the young guy from 16 and 18 is coming straight downhill.
And a huge hole to run through. And I said coming in, the D tackles have got to be on their game. Malik Collins blocked out of there again. And no squeeze on the one-on-one block by Kalia Davis on Tyler Smith, the left guard.
1st and 10, Dallas on the 20-yard line. Dak in the shotgun. They're going to move CeeDee Lamb in motion. Diamador Lenore is following him. So are the Niners playing man now? Dak is back. It's pressured by Bosa and thrown down and sacked by Bosa. Big-time sack by Nick Bosa. Went him on the right tackle, Terrence Steele, to get to Dak Prescott.
I'm telling you, Bosa doesn't have the numbers, but he is playing the best football of his career, and it all starts with anticipating the snap. First one off the ball, swipes the hands, turns the corner, wraps Dak up and just dips him. The swipe is so ridiculously on point and synced up.
Can the Niners D-line trigger on the here we go? Because they snap it right after he goes, here we go. There may be one sound, but that's an indicator they're going right after it. 2nd and 15, Dak, a draw to Ezekiel Elliott coming left, get a cutback, get hit and dropped by Malik Mustafa shy of the 20-yard line. So a big 3rd down and 11 coming up for Dallas. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers radio.
XM app.
A little troubled by the run defense on the inside. 49ers are going to sit with these 2 deep safeties. It'll be redundant throughout the night until the defensive tackles can start making some plays.
3rd down and 10. Niners are playing a zone. Here's a screen to Jake Ferguson over the middle of block from Zach Martin. He'll dive for a Dallas 1st down.
Oh, my goodness.
They put him in motion left to right, but he was staying in the right offensive backfield. The Niners were playing a zone. They dropped out of it. And the 9-time Pro Bowler and 7-time All-Pro right guard, Zach Martin, made the big block to get Ferguson the 1st down.
Yeah, Ferguson, that's one thing he can do now with that big body. He is number 2 in targets, and they're not all screens, but he can run after the catch using that big frame.
There's a fake handoff to Zeke, rolls into Bosa. Dak throws for the end zone. Broken up on the goal line, but a flag on Charvarius Ward.
Oh, boy.
He grabbed the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. It should be right on the goal line here. It'd be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and the question is did he hook him and pull him?
Defense number 7. The foul occurred in the end zone. Ball in place from the 1-yard line. Automatic 1st down.
To me, it had no real material effect on Schoonmaker being able to make the catch, but it did not look good as he had him wrapped up around the waist and then got his right hand up there and pulled him. There is no need for Charvarius Ward to do that against a tight end. That's a gimme.
Now they put Dak Prescott into a shotgun. Ezekiel Elliott, one of the great touchdown makers in the NFL, will take the handoff going right to left and walk into the end zone, standing for a Dallas touchdown. They really missed him last year. He went away to New England for a year, Tim, and he didn't put up big numbers the year before, but he can score. He can convert on 3rd down and goals. That is his 72nd career touchdown in the NFL.
Yeah, and they ran it right to where the 49ers were trying to stunt, and it was Jordan Elliott that moved inside. Devondre Campbell did not get over the top fast enough before Zeke Elliott could punch it in for 6.
Now Dallas goes 65 yards on that touchdown drive, and there's Brandon Aubrey in for the extra point as Dallas has taken their first lead of the game by a score of 6-3. Aubrey, the former soccer star, just an easy swing of the leg. He hardly ever misses, and just an easy motion. Ball just jumps off his right foot, and he drills it. He's 10 for 10 on point afters this year. So Ezekiel Elliott on the handoff by Dak Prescott. And saying those two forever together, and Dallas has the lead. 10:58 to play in the 1st half. Dallas 7, the 49ers 3 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free, no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
Hey 49ers fans, head to your local Pete's Coffee Bar during the month of October for a limited coffee bag that's crafted for the faithful. As a partner of the 49ers and their Faithful to the Planet initiative, Pete's is donating $2 for every pound purchase of Yosemite Dos Sierras coffee. Enter to win 49ers game tickets using the QR code in Pete's Cafes. Find the limited time 49ers theme bag and enter for your chance to win tickets at your local Pete's Coffee Bar this October. Together we are faithful to the Bay, faithful to the planet.
49ers fans know the importance of a winning strategy on the field. Off the field, Dignity Health is here to help you develop your winning playbook for living a happy, healthy life. Our award-winning hospitals and care sites are supported by a lineup of 50,000 doctors, nurses, and extended care teams. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers and Levi's Stadium. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on. Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Dallas Cowboys were the highest scoring team in the NFL last year at almost 30 a game. They're down to 21 a game, and that was a very impressive drive there. I'll show you the scoring drive summary. 11 plays, 65 yards and 635. They converted on 3rd and 9, 3rd and 4, and 3rd and 10 on the tight end screen to Jake Ferguson.
And they've been pretty good on 3rd down, on the money down, number 10 in the NFL, and that's an area where this 49er defense has really struggled down near the bottom. 28th out of 32 teams.
That's how Brandon Aubrey kicks this off. Last year he had 99 touchbacks and 109 kickoffs. He can do it every single time. Ball does fall off the tee with the wind and his back coming over the north rim behind him. But with Bones Fassel, and he's the one that wrote the rule on the dynamic kickoff rule, along with Richard Hightower in Chicago, is he wants Aubrey to put it in the field of play. He wants this to be a bouncing ball and put it in the landing zone. Just swings the leg. He's going to kick it away from Garendo to Patrick Taylor. Far left, 10, 15, 20. Good return out across the 30 and up to around the 33-yard line.
Like that.
28-yard return by the former Packer, Patrick Taylor Jr., and the Niners will take over here across their 30-yard line. So they got to get going here, Tim. And as Brock Purdy, last series he had Jacob Cowing open and missed him. Brock 4 of 6 for 77 yards. J.P. Mason, 3 carries, 14 yards. Garendo got 1 for 4. 49ers break the huddle, and Brock goes into a shotgun with J.P. Mason to his right. They have Eric Sauber at the tight end outside of Kittle to the left, and Debo inside of Conley right. Sauber goes in motion. Play action. Purdy back. Going to load up. Going to throw one down the field. Wide open. Debo Samuel down the right sideline by Hooker. Stays in bounds. Touchdown! A flag is down.
Yeah, there are 2 flags down, and it's a hold.
2 first down.
Dang.
Yeah, the 49ers have killed themselves this time in a beautiful play to Debo Samuel. Eric Saubert gets a holding call, and they bring it all the way back. And again, absolutely no reason to hold on to Chauncey Golston.
Went in that sift motion across the formation to secure the edge.
Wrapped him up. I mean, that was a flagrant hold. That was not good.
Brian Fleury, the 49er tight end coach, looks at the replay, and he's talking to Saubert. Saubert's a great blocker.
He's played very well for the 49ers. That was a huge error.
What was that going to be? A 66-yard touchdown to Debo's going back.
Well, and that's a play where you're only going to get once in a game, and absolutely caught the Dallas Cowboys desperate
Malik Hooker, the safety, was on in the corner. Why'd they defend him? The corner just dropped him?
Well, they dropped him. They busted, and then Debo dead-legged the safety and ran right by him.
There's Brock back on 1st down and 20. Throws, caught, in cut. Their big hit is leveled on Ricky Pearsall. Oh, is it Ricky? Yeah, Ricky got blasted there by Leo Fowl, the young rookie round 3 linebacker from Notre Dame. He was so fast, Tim. Ricky got blown up there, so it's 2nd and 9. He picked up 11 yards.
I love the way Ricky turns and gets upfield, though, on that in cut and really got his shoulders down. And as you said, took a pretty nasty shot right on the ear hole from the rookie out of Notre Dame, Leo Fowl.
He was a 3rd-round draft pick. 2nd down coming up for the 49ers. 2nd and 9 on their 35-yard line, down 7-3. Saubert goes in motion. Eric Kendricks is following him around. Brock is under center. J.P. Mason, the lone back, takes a handoff wide left, and he runs right into Golston. And it's Chauncey Golston who induced the hold a moment ago on Saubert. He's a young defensive end out of Iowa, round 3 pick. I mean, they are minus their best defensive ends. They don't have Micah Parsons. They don't have DeMarcus Lawrence playing in this game, but Golston's playing well.
Well, and I think Golston's probably their most versatile player in terms of what he can do with what they've got left. Very good job by him right there. They're a one-gap defense. That was a great example of 2-gapping. Shedden falling back inside and stopping that setup this 3rd and 7.
49ers are 1 for 3 on 3rd down. They're going to move Debo in long motion left with Conley, 2 by 2. Brock gets pressure, throws out right. Catch made by Ricky Pearsall on the outcut. Ricky's having quite a game. He's been targeted 4 times, and he's caught all 4. In this one, a 3rd down converter.
And what a really good reaction, because Kyle Juszczyk missed the block on the edge as they were coming off the edge with one of the safeties, and Ricky Pearsall, that ball was gone before he even came close to making his outbreak. Right when he flipped his head, the ball was there. Good heads-up catch by Ricky Pearsall.
13-yard catch for Ricky Pearsall. This game, of course, on Sunday Night Football, NBC televising, telling the great story of Ricky Pearsall to be even playing this game. There's a quick screen out to Debo. Nice catch, breaks a tackle, then gets spilled on the Dallas 45-yard line. We're going to see a lot of those, whether they're tunnels or bubbles, just Debo dashes, quick screens to get him in space. The one thing Dallas's defense has struggled this year is tackling.
Yeah, they're 24th in the NFL with missed tackles. Really well played there by Jordan Lewis, though. I mean, he is a little nickel corner, but he can get out of the way. He was about to get trucked by Trent Williams leading the way out there, dipped inside of him, and kept it really just to a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, he's nasty. He's now in his 8th year out of Michigan, a round 3 pick back in 2017. Jordan Lewis taking over as their nickelback the last 4 years. 2nd and 5. Juszczyk into a true eye ahead of J.P. Mason. Toss left, 19 toss. Juszczyk a good block, but they don't block Golston again. Chauncey Golston coming up with a great series here. Got that tackle. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 3.
And was able to disengage off of Trent Williams. I mean, that is a really good play by Chauncey Golston.
4th-year DN from Iowa. Already has a couple of sacks this year, Tim. His first 3 years in the NFL, he had 3.5 sacks, but without Micah and DeMarcus, he's playing a lot.
Well, and really had his teammate help him out there. Leo Fowl was getting cracked down. I believe it was Debo Samuel, and really knocked Trent Williams off the block, which freed up Golston.
3rd down and 4, 3-by-1 formation. Conley left. It's a handoff to J.P. Mason. He's not going to get it. He is short. It'll bring up a 4th down and 2. And it's the speedy linebacker Overshown.
I think you go for it.
How far is it? 4th down and 3.
And yeah.
They are going to go for it. The Niners are taking J.P. Mason off the field, interestingly, and Chris Conley. And they're bringing in Jacob Cowing here. See what the formation is. T-Rock, it's 4th and 3
Mason
on the 43.
Yeah, Mason should have cut that one up inside from the kick-out block of Aaron Banks.
49ers break the huddle. They're going empty. Rocking a shotgun. Kittle in our timeout called by Dallas, and Mike McCarthy and Mike Zimmer.
Dallas.
Big play coming up. It'll be a 4th down and 3. 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys, presented to you by Cache Creek. Greg Papa, Tim Ryan, back inside the Lon Simmons broadcast booth on this Sunday night. Kyle was talking about all the matchups that he's had in his career against Mike Zimmer. It dates back to 2008. They've been dueling, whether they've been OCs and HCs or HCs and DCs, whatever it's been. Kyle has beaten him 4 of the 7 previous matchups, but this is one of the best. Kyle Shanahan against Mike Zimmer. What do you think goes down here at 4th down and 3?
Well, I think the 49ers need to have something that Dallas hasn't seen. Dallas has done a good job here on defense, in particular versus the run game. Two-gapping, getting off blocks. There's going to be nobody in the backfield, empty set. See if they get Brock moving the pocket a little bit.
Bunch formation left. Now Ricky Pearsall motions out. So 3 are left. Ricky Pearsall, Jacob Cowing, Deebo Samuel. And to the right is Ronnie Bell. Purdy throws over the middle. Drop by Deebo Samuel. On a crossing route, the ball was slightly behind him. Matched up with the veteran safety, Malik Hooker. Ball's got to be out in front of him. Bad ball by Brock, but the ball's got to be caught also.
And it was absolutely what they were looking for. I mean, Brock absolutely zipped that. But it was far behind Deebo, who reached behind him, got his right hand on him. But that is a football that Brock Purdy, believe it or not, struggles with. That quick slant to the inside.
Cowboys take over on their 43 when we come back. 6:32 to play, first half. Dallas 7, 49ers 3 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. We'll handpick all your game day favorites and bring the tailgate straight to your home. Grab snacks, drinks, party platters, and more without missing kickoff. All for the same price you see in store. From prep to play, we've got your game day covered. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAVE20 at checkout. Win big with Safeway same-day delivery.
49ers insider Matt Mayoko here to tell you that immediately following the game, tune into 49ers Postgame Live on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming on the NBC Sports app, as Carlos Ramirez, Rod Brooks, and Dante Whitner have all the highlights and analysis. Plus, myself, Jennifer Lee Chan, and Laura Brett are on the scene with interviews from the key players. And don't forget, even more game day content on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers Postgame Live right after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Traveling to an away game to watch the 49ers win big? Get ready to celebrate. Celebrated a little too much? Time to sleep in. Slept in and gonna miss that flight home? Time to change your flight without paying change fees thanks to United. So when will you worry about getting back? Tomorrow. Maybe?
United, proud to fly the San Francisco 49ers. Does not include basic economy unless a United waiver applies. Exceptions apply for certain international flights.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, Brock Purdy missing Deebo Samuel on the crossing route there of an empty set in the 4th down. Critical mistake. Here comes Dallas after a drive where they converted 3 times on 3rd down. They'll take over on their 43-yard line, up 7-3. Ferguson lines up in a fullback spot, offset to the right. Dalvin Cook, the lone back. And here's Dak with a straight drop of 5 steps. We have a penalty pre-snap.
I don't know if Bosa was in the neutral zone or he got the tight end to jump.
Bill Vinovich knows.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. Go first down.
Boy, they are
Nick
sloppy.
had one of those last week.
The both sides of the ball in this game. I mean, offensively, certainly the holding call, the false start, the big hold on the 66-yard touchdown, a DPI, which got him on the 1, and a false start there now to set up this 1st and 5. This team's got to clean it up.
49ers already have 5 penalties, and we have 6.5 to go in the first half. 1st down and 5. Ferguson goes in motion. Dak under center. Here we go. Looks left, throws left. CeeDee Lamb wide open on Demo. Did he go out of bounds short of the sticks?
He's going to be
close.
They're gonna pull the chains, give him a 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
That's like stealing off coverage. Dak's just going to throw it. That's what he does. 26% of their passing game is the quick game. With a guy like CeeDee Lamb, line him up anywhere. If there's off coverage, it's a 1-second fast pass.
CeeDee Lamb in one of the great years as a receiver's ever had last year. He had 135 catches and 1,862 yards. His numbers are down a little bit with a holdout this year. Here's Dalvin Cook And he gets buried from behind by Jordan Elliott, the D tackle. Devondre Campbell also there. Niners got a good penetration in the offensive backfield to make him slow down its feet. But CeeDee Lamb's numbers are not as good. They've been off a little bit, like Ayuk when he missed the training camp, Tim, a little bit off. But they are feeding him the rock tonight. 6 targets for CeeDee. He's caught all 6 for 45 yards.
And again, it's not hard for him. If you don't reroute him and get him off his track, or you play off coverage, he's too big and too long and too good.
Now he's not on the field. They have Tolbert, and going in motion is Kevontae Turpin. Brooks is right, half roll and a throw. What a catch by Jake Ferguson, the tight end. Breaks a tackle and pushes all the way down to the Niner 40-yard line. What a catch by Jake. Like CeeDee earlier in the game, that was a one-hand pluck by the young tight end, and he's able to turn that into a 3rd down and 4.
And a really good job by Nick Bosa, who didn't take the bait and ran out there with him. And that's going to be a hard tackle for Nick. He faked a little chip block, one-handed catch, and then the way he ran through the tackle of Fred Warner was impressive, and then really almost ran over Charvarius Ward. Everybody had to come help out to get him down.
3rd and 4. Dallas goes empty. Ferguson tight right. They have 4 receivers left. Dak looking left the whole way. Long time. Going to get out to his left now and throw deep. A flag is down as he throws. Caught by Tolbert. Inside the 15-yard line goes Jalen Tolbert on Diamador Lenore.
And they're going to get a defensive holding, I believe, on Diamador Lenore anyway before.
And Dallas will decline that and take the deep shot down the field. 22-yard gain to Jalen Tolbert has become a steady number 2 in the wide receiver room behind CeeDee Lamb with Brandon Cooks out to a knee injury. Dak had too much time.
Contact, defense. Penalty decline, result of the play, 1st down.
Well, he had eternity in the pocket, Tim. He rolled left, and he just sat there and waited, and finally threw. You can't cover that long.
No. Well, he faked out to the right, and then everybody went that way, and then bounced out to the left. And Diamador Lenore, right when the scramble drill started, Tolbert came back, and Demo just got him around the waist just enough for them to make the call.
That was a 28-yarder there. So they're inside the Toyota red zone, 1st and 10, and the 49er 13. Dak throws middle, caught by CeeDee Lamb, and he gets ripped down there by D. Winters, but CeeDee was not going down. D wanted to pick him up and throw him down, and D kind of propelled himself forward. He's a big man, 6'2", 200 pounds. At Oklahoma, he was a yak monster. High draft pick, of course. He was in the Ayuk draft class. All those wide receivers in 2020, including Justin Jefferson, 17 overall.
No, he's a problem, but you got to smother him the way D. Winters did right there. Ended up only being a 3-yard gain.
CeeDee goes out wide right, one-on-one against Charvarius Ward. No safety help at all. If they want to go right, it's one-on-one. Dak at a play action, looking right the whole way, throws, and it is broken up in the back of the end zone beautifully by Malik Mustafa.
What a play by Malik.
He came over on the undrafted rookie tight end, Brevin Spann Ford. So they did not go to CeeDee against Charvarius, Tim. They went in the middle, and what a play there by Malik Mustafa.
What a great play, because he was with him the whole way, playing good tight coverage, but that is a 6'6" tight end. And Malik Mustafa never stopped ripping at the football and popped it out.
Got to get off the field here on 3rd down. Dallas converted 3 third downs on their last drive, and they just picked up one a moment ago. So 4 in a row, they're 4 for 5. Dak going to move the fullback, Hunter Lipke, to his right. It's a 2-by-2, and CeeDee's number 2 right. Quick throw out left. Ferguson open, get him on the ground, and he'll nail him. Ball came out. He fumbled the ball at the end. Bernardo Green with the big hit. I think Dallas got back on it.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a 4th down, but a big hit by the rookie, Bernardo Green, I believe, caused that fumble on Jake Ferguson. Dallas will bring in Aubrey and kick a field goal.
Yeah, again, ball out quick, and Diamador Lenore started the party, and I think the guy who knocked it out, and then Bernardo Green comes and knows Renardo's helmet that knocked the football out.
Malik Mustafa wrapped him up, the safety, and Bernardo Green. Boy, those 2 rookies played well.
Oof.
They are basically starting with all the nickel defenses in the NFL. So here's Brandon Aubrey with a 29-yarder left hash mark. He couldn't kick this week because he had jury duty in North Texas. This guy could kick blindfolded at night. And he actually did kick at night after jury duty in the dark in Frisco. So he nails the 29-yarder. Well, Dallas uses the Frisco for corporate events and high school football games. Not always available. So Aubrey kicks the field goal. The Niners hold defensively inside the low red zone, and Dallas gets 3. 2:56 to play in the first half. Cowboys 10, 49ers 3. We're back right after these messages.
This is John Palmerosi. On the new SiriusXM original podcast, The Road to Cooperstown, I sit down with Hall of Famer Ken Griffey Jr.
People ask me all the time, who do I pattern my game after? And I tell them one person, my dad. And he said to me one day, he goes, you're going to be a better baseball player than I ever was.
The Road to Cooperstown airs Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and the all-new SiriusXM app. New episodes drop every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts.
The UEFA Champions League is back on Sirius XM FC, and this year it's bigger than ever.
Absolutely ridiculous from Real Madrid. Merseyside magic from Mo Salah.
Now with more matches featuring soccer's most iconic clubs as they battle it out for European supremacy.
What a start for Inter! Haaland scores the hat-trick!
From the league phase to the final, the Champions League is on Sirius XM FC 157 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Sunday and getting you ready for Monday Night Football as the Giants head into Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Plus, we'll talk to both Falcons coach Raheem Morris and Bucs coach Todd Bowles while also keeping you updated on all the latest injury news.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Add some ghoulish grooves to your Monster Mash. Halloween specials in the Sirius XM app. Just search
California's Great America has all the lights and festivities you need to make your whole team happy. Open select nights November 29th through January 5th. Get tickets at cagreatamerica.com.
Very simply, story of the game. Dallas is converting on third down. The Niners are not, nor fourth down. Dallas picked up another 38-yarder in the big one down the field to Jalen Tolbert. 28-yard hit. Toyota scoring drive summary, 8 plays, 46 yards, and 336. The Niners did hold him out of the low red zone. But the score is 10-3 with less than 3 minutes to go in the half, T-Rock. The Niners have 3 points on this beleaguered Dallas defense.
Yeah, man, really nobody to blame but themselves with some self-inflicted wounds in the penalties. They got to finish this 256 with points, lap the opponent, and get the ball to start the third quarter.
Brandon Aubrey will kick off after making that 29-yard field goal from the 35-yard line, and the Niners do have back to return. Patrick Taylor Jr. and Isaac Garendo. They've been making Taylor field the ball. They're going to do it again. They kick it to the goal line. It'll take a knee about a yard deep. A flag came in at the end. Did Dallas miss a line again on the kickoff? They did on the kickoff return earlier, the very first play of the game.
Single formation. Kicking team number 14. Left early. 5-yard penalty. First down.
I thought Bones wrote up the dynamic.
He did. He's stretching the rules. We'll talk to him on the Pop and Lunch show tomorrow. That's John Bones Fossil, been a special teams coordinator in the NFL since 2005 with the Rams for years, and now in Dallas he's just such a great rules expert, but they're getting a little tricky now, tricking themselves a little bit. So the Niners will take it on the 35-yard line. The bottom line is here, Dallas's rush defense is not good, T-Rock, and the Niners 8 carries, just 23 yards. J.P. Mason 6 carries, 18 yards. Here's Brock under center, going to hand off to Isaac Garendo. Big hole off the right side. Almost went the whole way. Broke a tackle and scored it through. Then he got tripped up once he got into Dallas territory. Boy, one more missed tackle there. Garendo's gone.
Well, he just hit it hard. And that the first time in the game Dallas is lined up in a 5-man front. And the 49ers just everybody executing their blocks up inside, especially Aaron Banks and Jake Brendel, and it cut right back to the left side. Garendo downhill.
19-yard run by Isaac Garendo, the rookie. And now Deebo Samuel. Or pardon me, it is Isaac Garendo, 31. Deebo goes in motion number 1 to the right side. Brock under center on the Dallas 46. They're going to run Garendo again. Straight ahead, squirts through again. Another big run by Ike. Running all the way to the Dallas 31-yard line. Back-to-back gashes, 19 yards, now 15 yards by the rookie.
Yeah, in that time, Dallas had 7 or 8 guys at the line of scrimmage. And it really was just the same play, but it cut back the other way. And again, Brendel making a big block, huge down block by Colton McKivitz, Dominic Pooney, everybody on that side clearing the way for the rookie, Ike Garendo.
2-minute warning is brought to you by Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff with Xfinity, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Cowboys 10, 49ers 3 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Imagine if the 2024 Toyota Tacoma were available in your fantasy football draft. Check these stats. 326 horsepower. Hello? 465 pound-feet of torque? Jackpot. Available with four-wheel drive and as a hybrid? Touchdown! The 2024 Toyota Tacoma is all about adventurous design and toughness on the trail. Too late for fantasy football? Okay, well, how about a Tacoma for your fantasy driveway team? Toyota, let's go places. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Game day in the Bay. The air is electric, the crowd is roaring, and the 49ers are ready to take the field. Whether you're tailgating with friends at the stadium or watching from the comfort of home, Levi's has always been a part of that tradition. Just like the 49ers, we're all in on heart, grit, and the spirit of never backing down. Because what makes us great. Suit up in Levi's and become a part of the enduring tradition. Shop now at Levi.com or a store near you. Together, we make game day legendary. Let's go Niners!
Calling all 49ers fans, your ultimate adventure awaits in Los Cabos. Imagine setting sail on the sparkling waters of the Sea of Cortez, teeing off like a pro on world-class golf courses, and savoring award-winning cuisine where the desert and the mountains meet the sea. Feel the vibrant culture of Los Cabos come alive and elevate your vacation game. Don't wait. Head to visitloscabos.travel and start planning your dream getaway.
Hi, welcome to Applebee's.
I need help. I've been bitten.
A bite to eat? We've got...
No, by a zombie.
Ah, you want the Dollar Zombie, our $1 infectious rum cocktail.
No, I'm infected. The zombies, they're coming.
You got it, $1 Zombie, coming right up.
They're here.
Don't worry, there's plenty more to go around.
Join the horde and grab an infectious Dollar Zombie rum cocktail topped with a gummy brain before they're gone.
Must be 21 plus, void where prohibited. Tax and gratuity excluded. Dine in only. Participation may vary while supplies last.
Be there December 12th for Thursday Night Football at Levi Stadium as the San Francisco 49ers take on the Los Angeles Rams. This battle of NFC West rivals is presented by Rakuten. Tickets are available now. Secure your seats today at 49ers.com/tickets.
Before this drive, the 49ers ran the ball 8 times for just 23 yards rushing. The last 2 carries, 19 yards Garendo, 15 yards for Garendo. Garendo was hitting the hole hard, but Dallas is playing a different front, Tim.
Well, they did, at least on those 2 runs. They're back to their 4-man front here, and they're doing a good job at 2-gapping out of what traditionally you don't do out of a 4-man front.
Yeah, those back-to-back runs, they were in a 5-man front. Brock at a can. Oscar the call. It's a toss to Garendo. He almost fumbled the pitch. He does get wide left, turns the corner, flag down. Garendo is down inside the 15-yard line.
I think they're going to get Kittle on a foul, on a hold on Donovan Wilson.
6 penalties on the 49ers already.
It's brutal.
Bill Vinovich. Now you're calling holding.
Offense number 85. 10-yard penalty. Deep first down.
He's the one that didn't call holds in Super Bowl 54 or 58. Against Kansas City 49ers, Tim. He's caught some debilitating ones. One that took away a touchdown dash by Debo Kittle. Did he hold there against Donovan Wilson?
Yeah, he got his hands outside the frame and underhooked him out on the edge. George typically is going to get away with a lot of those types of blocks. You see him, you could call him every play. But when it's right at the point of the cut, when Garendo turned the corner, they're going to make that call.
What kills you is now it's 1st and 20. Can you still run Garendo? And keep in mind, 49ers get the ball to start the second half. They want to score here before halftime. Quick throw. Debo dropped the ball. He picked it up, but it is a forward pass. Brock Purdy, again, slightly behind Debo, but that was a screen out in space there for Debo. Reaching behind him, he just dropped the football.
Yeah, in an empty set, Garendo is split all the way out to the right. J.P. Mason has made his way into the locker room, questionable with his shoulder.
Same shoulder he had before. He had that AC joint. That Thursday night game in Seattle. Was able to play last week and had one big run against Kansas City. Had that in college, but it's bothering him again. 2nd down, 20. Niners on the Dallas 41-yard line, down 10-3. We're late in the first half. Brock in the shotgun. Garendo to his right. Brock is back. Throws out right. Catch. Nice one by Garendo. Well, that was way out of the framework of his body. Brock is just not accurate tonight.
And Brock rushed that. That's a hot read. And Brock's just got to settle down a little bit. Dallas is coming with 2 free players off that edge. And he put it out there, and it was really a good catch by Garendo, who really had to stretch out to grab it and was able to stay on his feet long enough to get him to 3rd and 15.
Garendo was a wide receiver in high school. And in fact, when he began his college career at Wisconsin, he was a wide receiver before making the conversion to running back. Brock has got to be more accurate. 3rd down, 15. Kittle goes in motion. Nobody follows. They're showing a blitz. Double A and Wilson. They all bail. They rush 4. Brock back. Brock time. Brock throws out right. Catch made by Kittle. And Kittle will be tackled shy of the first down of the Dallas 27-yard line. So they'll bring in Anders Carlson to try the field goal. This one will be over into the wind. The howling wind right in his face here.
Yeah,
Second charge timeout.
That's good defense by Dallas.
Dallas
3rd 15.
They
3rd
want the ball
15.
back.
Of course, they're going to sit in 2 buck. They're going to show like they're pressuring, drop everybody out, keep everything up in front of them. Brock holds as long as he can, finally gets it to Kittle, but certainly gets him closer for a shorter kick for Anders Carlson.
It will be a 44-yard attempt for Anders Carlson. Is that classic Mike Zimmer showing a double A gap mug?
Yep, absolutely.
He had Eric Kendricks, who was that mugger in Minnesota for years with Anthony Barr. They also had Donovan Wilson, like he was going to come, and all 3 bailed out, and they dropped into a zone.
Yeah, that's been in the playbook for Zim for 29 years.
A 44-yard field goal for Anders Carlson into the wind. Tabor Pepper will snap. Mitch Wisnowski has it down on the right hash mark to make it a 10-6 game. Ball is down, and Carlson's got it right down the middle, and it's good. Even kicking into the strong wind, 18-mile-an-hour gust tonight. He makes the field goal, and the Niners do get a second field goal from Anders Carlson. He made a 44-yarder earlier, or pardon me, a 50-yarder earlier, Tim. And now he makes the 44-yarder here. But just 2 field goals in a half a play against the Dallas Cowboys. They had a problem running it. We'll see how the change is, and Mason may not be able to come back in. May be able to take something to take the pain away at halftime, but Garendo's running hard. But really, Brock's numbers are not horrible, 9 of 13, but he's been slightly off with his ball placement.
He has been slightly off, and the 49ers have been off in terms of being sharp and not having the penalties in key moments. And their biggest plays have all, for the most part, been brought back because of a penalty.
And they've also been, as you called it, Molly Hatchet, flirting with disaster on these kickoffs. And now, Anders Carlson's got a kickoff into the wind. With the wind at his back, he was kicking it right down the fairway, dead center middle, and giving it to Cavante Turpin on the 5-yard line. Now he's got a kick into the wind.
I hope if Turpin is back there by himself, I hope Carlson gets a dirty ball to drop in the landing zone and hit the ground, so Turpin at least has to go one way or the other, bend down and pick it up.
Yeah, Bones Fossil helped to write the dynamic kickoff rule for part of the year. He had one guy, Thomas, back with him, number 30, Tim, and every other team that I've seen has 2 returners back because of the width of the kickoff. But a few weeks ago, they decided to put Turpin back by himself because teams were making Thomas field the ball. So let's see what Carlson does. You would like to move the ball here and put it on the ground.
Absolutely, and it gives you another blocker in the blocking zone.
So the 49ers get a second field goal from Anders Carlson. Total scoring drive summary, 6 plays, 39 yards. 2 explosive runs to start by Garendo, a 19-yarder and a 15-yarder, but the hold on George Kittle on the edge there against Donovan Wilson. So we've had Saubert, a huge hold, took away a Debo touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk got a hold. I mean, 3 of your best blockers, Saubert, Kittle, Juszczyk, are called for holds.
Yeah, and both the Juszczyk and George Kittle holds, I mean, again, I've seen him get away with those.
Turpin is standing on the 8-yard line.
The Saubert hold was a bad one, and that was, of course, the 66-yard touchdown.
So into this wind, which we have gusting at 18 miles an hour into Anders Carlson's face, Cavante Turpin is not setting up on the goal line or in the end zone. He is setting up on the 5-yard line. And if you give this little guy a running start, he can burn you. Coming into the game, 43 yards, a kickoff return. And he's returned 7 of them. He is backing up now.
And with only one guy back, it is a 10-on-10, one-on-one game in terms of blockers and cover guys.
They do drop C.J. Goodwin back. He's back on the Dallas 31-yard line, and they have the other 9 guys on the 30. Carlson will kick it high in the air, far to the left. Turpin will take it outside. The numbers, he muffed the ball. He does catch it, though, coming right, 20, 25, 30. And out across the 30 up to the 33-yard line.
Nice job by Robert Beal.
That right there is Turpin time. That is the Cavante Turpin experience. He takes your breath away because he's so fast and elusive and so small, but he has a hard time catching the football. He will muff it. He will drop it. He dropped that one, but he scooped it up and went. So Dallas will start at the 33-yard line. Remember, with Brandon Aubrey and the wind at his back, if they get to the Niner logo, he can make a field goal. That's what we're dealing with here.
One timeout left here for the Cowboys before the half.
Dak goes into a shotgun. CeeDee Lamb is the number 2 receiver right. Slotted inside against Diamador Lenore. Dak's looking left, though. Throws. Catch made by Tolbert. Going to rock and reach the 40-yard line. Green and Mustafa and Campbell, the defensive backs and linebackers, get him on the ground after a 7-yard pickup. 1:12 to play.
They're just going to keep picking at the cover, too. I'll be shocked they don't throw it quick again underneath.
2nd down 3. Dak throws out right, almost intercepted as he overshot the tight end Ferguson. Again, Jair Brown, who got Dak early in the game with an INT, was lurking. Big 3rd down and 3 coming up. Love to make them fun and have the Niners get the ball back before halftime. The Niners will get the ball to start the second half.
Really good job on that last play by Fred Warner. Super buzzing underneath that tight end to help out Jair Brown.
Time for Levi's to get lit as it's 3rd down. Back in the shotgun bunch. Now they motion CD outside of the bunch right. Dak looking that way. Steps up. Got hit as he throws it. He grounds the ball. It's an incomplete pass. The Niners will try to pick it up, but the arm was coming forward. And time for a moment, Tim, and it all collapsed around Dak Prescott, and he's forced to ground the ball.
Well, Sam Okawanu, who is lining up and playing inside. He's playing defensive tackle. He and Leonard Floyd are over on that side together working a pass rush stunt. And Sam Okawanu does a great job of ripping right through Tyler Smith, splitting the double team and hitting Dak as he's throwing the football. Well done.
There's Brian Anger. He's one of the best in football for a long, long time. 200th league game, 14th year in the NFL at age 36 out of Cal. High draft pick by Jacksonville, 4 years there, 3 in Tampa, 2 in Houston, now 4. Kicking for Dallas. Right-footed punter gets it away. And here's Jacob Cowing. Will call for a fair catch. The gunner ran into him. Goodwin. Is there fair catch interference on 29? No flag. Nice play by Jacob Cowing with the wind swirling, catching the ball right when C.J. Goodwin, their great gunner, contacted him, but no flag on that.
Yeah, he definitely knocked knees with him before Cowing fielded the football.
43-yard punt by Brian
That
Anger.
should have been called. That's a miss.
49ers have been called for 6 penalties tonight. They'll take over. Crowd seeing the replay here is clearly Goodwin hit. And you don't even have to touch him. If you don't give him the right to catch the football, it's fair catch interference.
That's ridiculous.
I don't believe that's reviewable.
It is not.
As face masking, as we all learned on Thursday night, is not reviewable as well. Well, how about the Rams winning? They are 3-4. Seattle lost to Buffalo at home. They're 4-4. Arizona beat Miami on a field goal at the end of the game. And they are 4-4. Niners trying to get to 4-4 and drop Dallas to 3-4. Big game for the Niners. Their bye week next week. Here they go. 54 seconds to go in the half. They have 3 timeouts remaining. They'll start on their 17. Brock at a shotgun. Garendo to his right. 2-by-2 formation. Shotgun snap. Here's a blitz from Overshown. Brock pumps, and now Brock will run. 20, 25, gets wide, 30. And Brock with a good run. It gets a 49er first down. Plus he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 45 seconds on the clock.
I love that by Brock. It is man coverage across the board. Brock feels it, escapes out to the left, and as you said, is able to get out of bounds as he's getting tackled.
The previous play is under review.
For what? If he got out of bounds or if he got the first down? What are they reviewing? It's where you're contacted.
The knee went down before the ball crossed over the out-of-bound vertical plane of the white stripe.
It would still be a first down.
Still be a first down.
Brock has run, by the way, Tim, for 18 first downs this year. Top 5 of all quarterbacks in the NFL.
It's a big weapon.
All right, so the question is, was he contacted?
After review, the runner was down inbound.
So they got to move fast here.
Call a timeout.
San Francisco is elected to take a timeout to avoid a 10-second runoff.
You're all over our officials
30-second
review
timeout.
as it went back to New York, and Mark Butterworth in the group there. Official review brought to you by NBC Sports Bay Area. Your authentic moments live here.
I gotta laugh every time you say Mark Butterworth.
He's the guy.
I know he is.
He's the new Walt Anderson. You want butterscotch at halftime? What do you want? Hot fudge? Barry Fuels there. George Stewart's there. First and 10, 30-yard line.
I'll just take a good Butterworth. I'll be fine with that.
This end of the half is going to be critical here, down 10-6. And remember, the Niners get the ball to start the second half because Mike McCarthy won the opening coin toss and took the ball. So Kyle loves that. He wants to lap the Cowboys, score before halftime, and then score to start the second half when they get the ball. 2 timeouts left. Starting on their 30-yard line, Brock Purdy shotgun throws over the middle. Caught. George Kittle rocks back inside on Donovan Wilson. Runs over Malik Hooker. Dragging Cowboys all the way to the Dallas 40-yard line.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Kittle over the middle for 30 yards.
4 guys jumping on the saddle of George Kittle.
30-yard gain by Kittle. Timeout, Niners. They have 1 left.
And I love the drop step by Kittle. Just an over route. He's running over the middle of the field. Off coverage, Donovan Wilson, as soon as George caught it, drop step back against the grain, and then runs into Malik Hooker. And again, it took 4 Cowboys digging in their spurs before they finally got Kittle to the ground.
National Tight End Day today. I think we had 15 touchdowns by tight ends scored earlier today.
Yep.
They were balling out. George Kittle last year, and it wasn't a National Tight End Day, but when Dallas came in October the 8th, one day before his birthday, had 3 touchdowns. He likes the Cowboys. Wonder if he's wearing that T-shirt inspired by Gary Clemmer.
I have a feeling he is.
Just don't show it to the world and take the fine.
And I also have a feeling Ferguson might be wearing a T-shirt on the other side.
Intel. First and 10, 40-yard line, 39 seconds to go, 1 timeout left. Ricky Pearsall goes in motion. They're showing a zone. Brock out of the shotgun, 4-man pressure, steps up. Brock throws, low drop.
Brock is he's just not quite on. He is pressing a little bit. Stepped up and just an inaccurate throw.
To Garendo.
That typically Brock's going to make that throw in his sleep.
So it's 2nd and 10. It will stop the clock. A field goal here, and we just saw Anders Carlson going this way, make a 44-yard field goal. Field goal would make it a 10-9 game. You'd like to get in the end zone here before halftime, but any points you can score. They have 3 receivers left. Debo's number 3, the most inside. Pearsall in the middle and Conley outside. And they single up George Kittle. Now Debo goes in motion right. So Debo and Kittle are right. Brock back. Brock pumps, lost the ball. It slipped out of his hands. Did he fumble the ball?
He did.
Or was it coming forward? The Niners got the ball back anyway.
Fumbled it.
Aaron Banks got it.
Recovered it. Brock
slipped out of his hand?
It just slipped out of his hand. But Ricky Pearsall was wide open out in the flat, I believe, and we've seen that from Brock a few times. That ball just
I think that's
out
a
of his
forward
hand.
pass.
San Francisco.
I think his arm was coming forward there. It was not an empty hand.
It was definitely not an empty hand.
Right, so that would put time on the clock and distance because the Banks fumble recovery should not occur. Aaron Banks, the left guard, was alert there. Brock went forward, but that arm was coming forward. So again, when they go to New York and talk to our friend Butterworth, I think he'll change this to an incomplete pass, which will put time on the clock for one thing and put the ball back on the 40-yard line, I think, right? And it also will give the Niners a timeout back. They got to take their final timeout. So this is a big ruling here. Are they going to change
They're
this?
not ruling anything. I bet you Butterworth's going to say it was a tuck play.
They miss Walt Anderson. What? The tuck play again?
Yep.
George Kittle goes in motion right. Conley is singled up left. So Pearsall, Debo, and Kittle are all right. 3rd down and 17. No timeouts. You got to get this out and pick it up. Brock throws over the middle. Low. Catch made or a trap? Conley, no catch. No catch. Bounced it right at the yard to gain on the 30-yard line. What do? They'll bring in Wisnowski and punt the ball away. It's too far for a field goal.
Conley had a chance, but he could not get his left hand completely under the football in between the grass and the ball in a clear trap.
Brock is just missing. Threw 3 picks last week against Kansas City. His problems this week, he's not turned the ball over to him. He's just missing.
He's
Whether
just
it's
going
Debo
through.
behind him on the crossing route on 4th down.
And again, we've seen him make all those throws. He is just pressing.
Wisnowski to Turpin one more time. That snap was so strong by Tabor Pepper. Mitch had to back up, end over end punt. Turpin is prone to muffing balls. What a down here. This was textbook work by the 49ers. Ronnie Bale got down there to down it. What a job by Mitch to punt that to the 2-yard line. So a 45-yard punt, no return, so likely Dallas will kneel out. And we'll go back into the respective locker rooms and see what we can do. I mean, the one thing right now, the passing game is off. You don't have Brandon Ayuk. You don't have Juwan Jennings. Ricky Pearsall's played well, but Brock's a little bit off. See if we can get J.P. Mason back in the second half, Tim. It's that same left shoulder problem, but the Rendo ran well. Jack will take a snap here from Cooper Beebe, the rookie center. Take a knee. And on the other side of it, what do you do with CeeDee Lamb? 8 targets in the first half. He caught 7 for 48 yards.
You try to smother him underneath with one guy and have safety help behind him. You can't continue to give him the gimmies.
So Dallas at halftime leads the 49ers by a score of 10-6. The Niners only have 2 Anders Carlson field goals, 50-yarder and a 44-yarder. Dallas got the 1-yard touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott on a drive where they finished off 3 times on 3rd down, and then Aubrey made a short field goal from 29 yards out. Niners will get the ball to start the second half. John Lund will have tonight's United Airlines 49ers halftime report.
XM app with creepy Halloween treats. Drift into the dark with Scream Radio. Here's Johnny.
Listen to 2024, the year of Scotty Scheffler, Thursday, November 28th.
Mason's shoulder popping back as he had that again. He had that this week, and he had the blue jersey on all week long. So he left at 4:13 mark of the first quarter, came back, could not continue, left to the locker room right before the half. So rushing stats, Isaac Guerrero, 3 for 38, and a long of 19, had another 19-yarder called back because of a George Kittle holding penalty. But to start that last drive, he had a 19 and a 15-yard drive, and he looked quick through the hole. Jordan Mason, 6 for 18 in the first half. Brock Purdy did have that scramble on that final drive out to the left for 13 yards, which he was deemed he was back in bounds. Deebo Samuel had a 1-yard run from the outside. 11 carries, 70 yards, 6.4 per carry. So the 49ers getting it done there. On National Tight End Day, George Kittle, 3 for 56, including that great 30-yarder where he had the catch and the run right before the half. By the way, National Tight End Day today. 15 touchdowns by tight ends to this point. Let's hope George Kittle could get one. It's the most in a week by tight ends since 2022. So let's get one for George Kittle. Deebo Samuel had 2 for 52, including a 47-yarder. Would have had a 66-yarder down the right sideline on a blown coverage by the Cowboys. But again, that came back because of an Eric Saubert holding penalty. Ricky Pearsall looking good so far. Had 2 catches on the opening drive for the field goal. For the half, had 4 catches for 38 yards on 4 targets. Isaac Guerrero on the right down there in the flat had a catch for 5 yards. And Chris Conley had 1 target. It was short by Brock Purdy late in the half. So that's as far as the receivers are concerned. Defensively, Devondre Campbell leads the 49ers with 6 tackles. Javarius Ward with 5. And Jared Brown has the lone interception of the game for the 49ers. As far as the Cowboys are concerned, Dak Prescott very efficient in the first half, 14-18, 110, did throw that 1 interception. And here's where the 49ers got to keep it going as far as defense is concerned. The Cowboys are last in the NFL, 77.3 yards per game, and they only do 22 totes, so they fall out of love with the run game pretty quickly, and they're impatient. They have 13 carries for 46 yards in the first half. Zeke Elliott, 6 for 29, and he did have that 1-yard plunge. CeeDee Lamb has been a problem, and the 49ers got to figure that out in the second half. Mostly short stuff, but 7 catches for 48 yards, 8 targets, but he has a few first downs. Jalen Tolbert had the 1 for 28 yards that set up a field goal late in the half, 2 catches, 35 yards. Jake Ferguson had 4 for 17, did have that fumble that the 49ers couldn't recover in the first half. So that's where you find yourself. 10-6, the 49ers are down to the Cowboys in the first half. As far as some bigger numbers, Cowboys had 11 first downs and the 49ers 7, but maybe the biggest number, the Cowboys came into the game with 30th in possession time, and the 49ers were first, but Dallas had 17 minutes of possession time to the 49ers 13, so they got to flip that around as well. 1 turnover, the Jared Brown interception. So there you go. You are caught up 10-6 in the first half. The Cowboys lead the 49ers on Sunday Night Football. More second half action with Greg Papa and Tim Ryan coming up right after these messages.
SiriusXM Triumph. Get real answers with Dr. Laura.
No nonsense advice about relationships, marriage, kids.
Tough love.
It happened is not a phrase anybody uses when they take responsibility.
Inspiration.
Every time you go to bed with a negative thought, you have to match it up with a positive one. That's your new rule.
Dr. Laura. Plus, Megyn Kelly, Glenn Beck, Nancy Grace, and Dave Ramsey. All on Triumph. SiriusXM 111 and on the SiriusXM app.
No one brings you closer to the game than SiriusXM NFL Radio.
Touchdown, Ravens! Derrick Henry
he strikes again.
How is this still happening at this point of your career?
Just try to work as hard as I can to be able to play at a high level every year. O-line, guys blocking for me, making it a lot easier. My teammates, it's been a whole lot of fun, I can say that.
Your home for 24/7 coverage of the National Football League is Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88.
Cowboys get a touchdown after a field goal after a touchdown, and the Niners get two field goals from Anders Carlson. It's 10-6 Dallas as we start the second half. Our copyrighted broadcast is owned by the San Francisco 49ers. All rights to the broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or the use of the broadcast without the express written permission of the San Francisco 49ers is prohibited. So, Isaac Guerrero, those back-to-back good runs, Tim, to close the first half. 19-yard run, 15-yard run. Before that, they couldn't get any running game going. We'll see what Kyle does on the re-script. We got to get Brock's feet set and more accurate. 10 of 16, but he's missed a number of throws. George Kittle, 4 targets, 3 catches. Debo, 5, just 2 catches. Ricky Pearsall was 4 for 4 in the first half, attacking the nickel corner of the Dallas Cowboys for 38 yards, T-Rock. But now let's see about the availability of J.P. Mason in the second half.
Yeah, whether J.P. can come back or not, Brock's going to have to play better, be more accurate. You mentioned his numbers, 10 of 16. He's just pressing a little bit. Just get through the reads quicker, or if you're not sure, get it to the check down on time. Dak Prescott has been getting a lot to his first read, especially versus off coverage. The story of the game really is third down, which has led to time of possession. Dallas is 4 for 7. The 49ers 2 for 7. And then they got to clean it up offensively with the penalties, with that long touchdown called back.
They have 6 total penalties. 3 have been offensive holds. 1 on Eric Saubert, negated the Debo Samuel long touchdown dash, 66 yards. Then you had 1 on Kyle Juszczyk, which would have been a good run by J.P. Mason, and 1 on George Kittle against Donovan Wilson was going to be a good run. So, to quantify it in yardage, probably 100 yards in yardage, but on the scoreboard, 7 points.
Yeah, and then you end up going backwards and end up, having certainly bigger challenges converting on third downs. It all has a domino effect, compounding.
49ers will get the ball to start the second half. Brandon Aubrey will kick off from north to south. He's like a soccer guy just trying to do a corner kick.
That did not get into the
landing zone. So the flags go down. That one he hit it too short. So the Niners will get the ball in the 40.
The ball we placed at the 40-yard line.
You got to get it inside the landing zone. So Dallas, so good on special teams. They've made some errors tonight, misaligning, and then Brandon Aubrey, who can touch it back every single time if he chooses. But they don't want him to do that. They want him to kick it in the landing zone. And that time it was short of the 20-yard line. So the Niners pick up an extra 10 yards and take it on the 40. Yeah, great drive start.
Yeah, great drive start. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Niners will start in the offensive backfield. Isaac Guerrero. Now the umpire is talking to Brock Purdy. And now Bill Vinovich himself will whistle the clock, and we're good to go. Vinovich refereed Super Bowls 54 and 58, the 2 heartbreaking losses to Kansas City. The irony is he didn't call holding on Kansas City, and his crew has called 3 of them on the Niners tonight. Here's a handoff to Guerrero off the left side of Digizua. Will throw him down there. Just could not get off the block there of Aaron Banks and got thrown back.
They played the Bear defense, so he's going to be outside shade of Dominic Pooney, really playing defensive tackle. They had 5 on, but everybody reduced double eagle, and no way McKivitz could get to him.
He lost a yard. Brock under pressure has to roll out to his left and just run. And he'll dive out close to a first down. Did not give himself up. Flag is down across the whole field.
He's going to be short. George Kittle saying it's a hold or a penalty on Dallas.
I think it's a hold on Dallas. Here's Bill Vinovich again, our referee.
12 men. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
I guess they called it a little late. That should be called immediately before that ball's even snapped.
Yeah, they got 12 on the field. But you're talking about the Bear defense. That's going to a 5-man line.
Correct.
3rd and 1.
It's interesting. When they went to the Bears, when the Niners had the good runs, Guerrendo's 19-yarder and 15-yarder were against that 5-man front.
Yeah, and that time they just brought a Digizua from the left side, and there was no way just by alignment McKivitz was going to be able to cut him off. So that was not a good play schematically versus that defense, certainly on the backside.
The Niners declined the penalty, and they'll take a 3rd and 1. Brock was just short. He's got a huge hole off right side, but Kendricks comes in. He's going to run the Purdy plunge, the push from behind, and he gets the first down.
Trent Williams pushed him.
He came around from left tackle.
Yeah, he did.
To get in behind Brock. There was a huge bubble over right guard. Kendricks came down late to take that away, but Brock again able to Purdy plunge. He had a couple of rushing touchdowns last week in the loss to Kansas City. Got off to the right side. J.P. Mason, by the way, is on the 49ers sideline. Now, let's see if he is available to come back into the game. He has his helmet on, but right now Isaac Guerrero is the back. 1st and 10 Niners into Dallas territory on the 47. Brock was under center.
5-man front again.
And now he cans it. So in the 5-man front, will they throw out of this? Brock will. Throws over the middle. Catch made by George Kittle. Speeding through the middle. 30, 20, 10, 5. He's pushed out, diving for the end zone. What a play by George Kittle. Over the middle and veering out left for a huge chunk to put the Niners in a 1st and goal on the Dallas 4-yard line.
I love that play by Kittle. Traditional tight end position, just a little inside choice route. They get him matched up on Donovan Wilson, off coverage, and George just puts his foot on the gas pedal. Donovan Wilson tried to grab him from behind, was not going to catch up to him. George is way faster than people think. Got a hold of his jersey. George ran away from that and got this thing. I don't think that's a good spot. I think he was closer to the goal line than that.
They put it on the 4 after a 43-yard dash by Kittle. Juszczyk goes in motion. Handoff to Guerrero. Straight ahead. Touchdown! San Francisco! Isaac Guerrero's first touchdown in the NFL.
I love that. And it was just tough yards inside. A great down block by Colton McKivitz. Just washed the entire right side down, got a hold of it, Diggy Zuitt. That's the kind of play you run against that double eagle bear. Get those guys knocked down. Guerrero does the rest. Pooney with a very good block, well executed up front.
DeMarvion Overshone is an undersized linebacker, Tim. He's really fast. He runs a 4.5 40. The Niners and Dominic Pooney just ragdolled him on the goal line there. That's why Dallas's run defense can be a little light. Extra point made by Anders Carlson, and the Niners have the lead. George Kittle over the middle for a 43-yard catch and run to the 4-yard line, and then Isaac Guerrero in for J.P. Mason gives the 49ers the lead. 12:57 to play, 3rd quarter. Niners 13, Cowboys 10. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Wine and football can be complicated, but you don't have to be an expert to be a fan. This NFL season, we're ditching the rulebook and raising a glass to what's easy. Pinot Grigio and pizza bagels? Go for it. We don't throw penalty flags for unlikely pairings because Barefoot Wine and the San Francisco 49ers are a winning team. So huddle up and uncomplicate the game with wines that are easy to love. Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL.
Copyright 2022 Barefoot Cellars, Modesto, California. All rights reserved. Enjoy responsibly. 21+. Gold Bar Whiskey, the official whiskey of the 49ers, is a whiskey for the faithful. Proudly made right here in the Bay Area. Gold Bar Whiskey is double casked in California red wine barrels and comes in a beautiful, eye-catching gold bar-shaped bottle. The perfect whiskey for any fan looking to raise the bar at home or away. Ask for Gold Bar Whiskey at Levi's Stadium, at major retailers, or shop online today at goldbarwhiskey.com. Gold Bar Whiskey by Gold Bar Bottle Company, 40% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Let's get ready for some football! As the official ticket marketplace of the 49ers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified 49ers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up, or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ers.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAFE20 at checkout.
George Kittle going off on that drive with a 43-yard catch and run over the middle. Niners took over on the 40-yard line as Brandon Aubrey's kick did not land in the landing zone. They got a short field, so it's a 5-play, 60-yard drive and 203 yards. So I got a scoring drive summary. After Kittle's big catch and run, Garendo into the end zone from 4 yards out. Here's the kickoff by Anders Carlson. Here comes Turpin straight ahead. 10. He's going to flip it back the other way to C.J. Goodwin. He's going to get wide left, turn the corner. They love to set this play up, and he gets checked out of bounds by D. Winters. The Cowboys fake that action all the time. This time they ran it. Cavante Turpin, the great kick returner, laddering the ball back to C.J. Goodwin. They're great gunners. Are their two best special teams players that don't kick the ball, combined for a 27-yard return.
Yeah, and they paid for it at the end because D. Winters just absolutely tattooed Goodwin.
Illegal forward pass. Receiving team.
Ooh.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Did the pass go forward from Turpin to Goodwin? That's interesting because he was coming so fast he flipped it backwards, but it's where he caught the ball. Is this subject to review here? So Turpin will flip it back on the 23.
No, it's right.
I don't know if they got that right.
That's as close as it gets.
If they do challenge it or review it, how do you overturn that? You'd have to have a camera right on the 23. Not sure they got that right, but the Niners will take it. As that is a 11-yard penalty. It would have been on the, how far are we going back? To the 11-yard line. Where would it have been? On the 27-yard line, so a 16-yard penalty. Dak under center, looks left, checks it down left flat for Ferguson. He gets tattooed right away by Jair Brown. Tig, what a tackle. What a game he is playing with the INT early. Filling in on the run, stuffs down low, and that time he got it on the flat. A nice play.
He's all over, and Dallas had 3 tight ends on the field, and Jair Brown came from a deep half position, but he saw it so fast, foot on the gas pedal. Very nice tackle.
2nd and 10. That lost a yards, or no gain on the 11-yard line. 2nd down 10. Dak in the gun. Tolbert is right. They're going to screen it out to C.D. Lamb. Gets tackled by Charvarius Ward. They're pulling him down. Bosa comes down from TN to get him on the ground. 2 of the highest paid players in the history of the NFL that aren't quarterbacks. Nick Bosa with a tackle on C.D. Lamb. Boy, they're feeding the ball to C.D. every which way. That time just a bubble screen out in space, setting up a 3rd down and 4. Dallas 4 of 7 on 3rd down. They missed their first one, converted 4 in a row, and now they're 0 for their last 2. Big play. 11:40 to play, 3rd quarter. The Niners have the lead.
They got one of those little pick routes out of their little stack set out to the left side.
There's a shotgun. They're going to roll Dak to the left, rolling outside the number. Sprint left, throws down the sideline, intercepted by Diamador Lenore. Was he in bounds? Yes, he was. Lenore gets Dak again.
We've seen this movie before with Diamador Lenore on the Dallas Cowboys sideline. What a play by him. As he played the shallow route and then sloughed off. Dak thought he had CD open. Diamador Lenore sloughed off, got underneath it, pulled it in with both hands, and catch all the way through the ground.
His butt hit the ground before his elbow went down. Diamador Lenore had his coming out party in the playoffs a couple of years. Tim intercepted Geno Smith in Seattle in the big wild card game, then the divisional the next week. He got Dak Prescott, and ever since then he's become the hyena.
What a play by the hyena. And just again, I mean, he's playing the shallow route and almost baited Dak Prescott into throwing that, knowing he was going to slough off and get underneath it.
Dak Prescott throws his 2nd interception of the game. Jair Brown got one early, and now Diamador Lenore against C.D. Lamb gets this one. Niners now up 13-10. Here we go. Can. Brock under center with the alert. Garendo going to slide left. Brock's going to drop 5 steps from under center. Time. Checks it down. Garendo left flat. And he will run for a Niners first down before Eric Kendricks will get him down. Just take the check down there. First look to Garendo, former wide receiver in high school and college. He can catch the ball, and he's got big speed.
Yeah, and everybody in man coverage except Kendricks is going to sit in the hole and wait to see where Garendo releases from. Clever little release out to the left side. Brock can do that all day long if he's not pressing. Just keep it easy, keep it simple.
I got 12 yards. Garendo, 2 catches for 32 yards, 5 carries for 42 yards in his first touchdown in the NFL. Brock going to throw out right. Screen to Deebo Samuel. Comes back middle. Linville Joseph, the veteran defensive tackle, came flying down. Is Deebo all right, lying on bodies? You have to uncover everybody. Well, what a play by Linval Joseph at his advanced age. Him at age 36, playing all these games in the NFL over 170. He turned and burned there.
Yeah, that's what you call a stack monster coming out of the line of scrimmage. All 330 pounds of Linval Joseph.
Well, we got a 2nd and 7 here. Debo was coming off the field, but Kyle says go back in. Ricky Pearsall will come off the field. 49ers inside the Toyota red zone. 2nd and 7 on the 17-yard line. Brock under center. Juszczyk goes in motion. Lines up next to Trent Williams. Bunch formation left. Quick throw out to Debo. Gets a block. Cuts back inside. Breaks the tackle. Now he gets swarmed. Boy, they're just... Eric Kendricks was all over that. Boy, they are fast. Overshown, the other linebacker. We're talking about his speed, Tim. They are keying in on these bubbles, these tunnels, these Debo dashes. They're all over him.
Absolutely. And Debo Samuel, almost got away from Kendricks, but Kendricks, a great tackler, got him by the heel or by the ankle as he was falling off that tackle and set up this 3rd and 3 for the 49ers.
They're on the 13-yard line. The score is 13-10. You'd like the end zone here. From inside the red zone. Kittle goes in motion. They just bump out their zone, so they're showing a zone. 2-by-2 formation. Brock middle. Brock has time. Now we'll tuck it and run. Can he run for a first down? He gets wide. First down, 49ers! Brock is out of bounds on the 6-yard line. He runs for another Niner first down.
Great awareness and vision by Brock. He wanted to slam it on the inside, I believe, to Ricky Pearsall. There was nothing there. Chauncey Golston is coming, working on Colton McKivitz. Everybody in man coverage, but he was spied by Eric Kendricks, and Brock just enough of a pump fake near the line of scrimmage on Kendricks, bought him more yards to get the first down.
Kendricks at age 32, just not as fast as he once was. Still a good player. 1st and goal, 7-yard line. This for a 2-score lead. Brock under center, Garundo the lone back. Juszczyk goes in motion left. It's an end around to Debo Samuel. Gets a block on the edge. Cuts back inside. Debo will take it down to the 2-yard line. Could not get in.
Well played by Trayvon Diggs.
Boy, they are fast this day. They will over pursue, Tim. You may want a misdirection or something here. And Debo end around. They were all over it. Trayvon Diggs made the tackle.
Yeah, really good by him. And he's known as a guy that can get the ball and take it away. But it was a very good tackle by him out in space, not falling for any of the shakes of Debo Samuel.
Trayvon Diggs led the NFL in interceptions a couple of years ago with 11. Had 2 taken back for touchdowns. Tore his ACL in a practice last year. Played only a couple of games. They're going true eye here. 2nd and goal, 3-yard line. Juszczyk ahead of Garundo. They give it to Juszczyk. Fullback Force does not get in. He gets grabbed by Carl Lawson, the end, and they throw him down. Dallas likes to run that play with Lipke. And they're going to bring in Ricky Pearsall. Are they going for it? Kyle's going to go forward on, what's 3rd down now?
Yeah, it's third down.
Third down and 2.
Down.
That was 2nd down. You got one more play here as they are going to bring Debo back in. Dallas gets some of their light linebackers off the field, Tim. They're going to a bigger group here. Let's see if they play that bear front. Goal line and short yardage. 3rd and goal, 2-yard line. Christian McCaffrey looking from the Niners sideline. Last year, the best red zone offense in football, 67%. This year, 45%. Brock in the gun. They have Conley out wide right, 3 or left. Brock looking right, going to throw wide open. George Kittle. A flag is down. They're going to get a pick play on Conley.
Yes, they are.
Wow. Is it National Flag Day or National Tight End Day?
Let's see. They're having a conference. Maybe they picked this up. I don't know.
Conley, was he blocking before the ball went to Kittle? He was running a route as he ran into Donovan Wilson inadvertently.
Yeah, he was trying to run a route and got pushed into him.
No foul. Touchdown! George Kittle!
In the corner. Really a good play, well designed, and a good job by Chris Conley, who was trying to run that in cut, and he is just getting pressed hard into the inside. They are taking advantage of George Kittle versus Donovan Wilson. Wilson had no chance, no anticipation that was coming, and he just flat out ran into Conley. I'm glad they picked that flag up.
Combination route, a scissors route.
Perfect.
Conley was outside, George was inside, they crossed, but Conley did not run into Donovan Wilson intentionally. Wilson kind of ran into him.
Yep.
So here's the PAT by Anders Carlson. The Niners with 19 going on 20 as they explode late in the half, and they have taken the game over in this second half. Anders Carlson right down the middle. And the 49ers have a 20-10 lead. 7:14 to play. Third quarter, the first half of this third quarter, all 49ers and all George Kittle as they have the lead on the Cowboys on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
From the bustling parking lots filled with tailgaters to the packed stands of Levi's Stadium, the spirit of the San Francisco 49ers is everywhere. And right there with that winning spirit woven into every cheer and every celebration is Levi's. Together, we symbolize the teamwork of strength, resilience, and a legacy that continues to inspire. Step up for the red and gold with Levi's and show your 49ers pride. Find your fit at Levi.com or in-store. Let's make every 49ers game day unforgettable.
The 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser is a ride football fans can truly appreciate. It's got the giddy-up of a running back on account of 326 horsepower. It pulls like an all-pro offensive tackle thanks to 465 pound-feet of torque. With standard four-wheel drive, it's a beast in all conditions. And the kicker, it's a hybrid. Get inspired by the legendary 2024 Land Cruiser. Toyota, let's go places. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4 times 4U points on participating items and opt in for a chance to redeem Game On points and win free groceries for a year or 49ers experiences. Just look for the specially marked tags in-store and shop participating items to start earning. Redeem for catalog items like a Chevron gift card, a Great America gift card, 49ers swag, and more. The more items you shop, the more Game On points you'll earn. Click on the Safeway app or sign up at Safeway.com/Game On to begin playing today.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Amador Lenore with a huge interception of Dak Prescott again gave the Niners a short field on the Dallas 32. Toyota scoring drive summary, 7 plays and 32 yards, and it results in a touchdown for George Kittle. On National Tight End Day, he picks up yardage now on his 500th reception in the NFL for the touchdown that ties the great Dwight Clark for number 3 all-time in most receiving yards in franchise history. Not tight ends or certain hits. Every wide receiver that's ever played. Here's the kickoff. Now Turpin will take it from the goal line. 10, 20, not going to lateral this one. And the Niners will get him down shy of the 30-yard line. Good work there by Ryan Schneider on special teams. Beautifully done.
Even better work by Darrell Luter out there on the edge, disengaging off that block and making a sure tackle.
So Kittle with the 5 catches has 500 receptions in his career. He has 101 yards. So now he exactly has tied Dwight Clark. He came into the game behind Dwight and Gene Washington, the great underrated Stanford star, the target of John Brody's for years. So 6,750 for George and Dwight Clark. He knows next on the list, T.O.
Yeah.
And then Jerry Rice, the 2 greatest of all time. 1st and 10, 26-yard line. Man, is this game flipped because of Kittle's night in the second half. 49ers now up 20-10. Draw. Ezekiel Elliott coming left out of a shotgun, breaking tackles. He's playing well tonight across the 30 and up to around the 31-yard line. George Kittle on the catch and run on the first drive, Tim. Able to run 43 yards, sets up Garendo, and then he comes alive on this drive again on that combination route to Conley to get in the end zone.
Yeah, whether it's been man or zone, Kittle is chewing it up, and I've been saying it for a while now. He is the best tight end in 49er history, and to me, it's not even close.
Statistically, it is not close. Russ Francis years ago was great, and John Frank and Brent Jones, but George is one of the best wide receivers or receivers, period. Dak getting pressure, throws out right. He missed Ferguson right flat as the Niner pass rush was pawing all over him, including Jair Brown.
Yeah, Jair was flashing off the edge to the left of Dak Prescott. Everyone else is going the other way. It forces Dak to step up. Jair Brown is coming around Leonard Floyd, and there is no question that had an impact on Dak Prescott as Malik Collins forced him to pull it down and then try to recock it and unload it.
3rd down and 4 for Dallas. 4 of 8 for the night. They are 0 for their last 3 on 3rd down. Big play from their 32-yard line. Here's the snap to Dak out of the shotgun. Here comes Bosa around the edge. Dak at a pump. Get out to his right. And now he will throw the ball away into the 49ers sideline. He had nowhere to go. Fred Warner was bearing down on him. Pass rush all over Dak.
And I'm kind of glad Fred Warner went for the pump fake just a little bit on Dak Prescott as he's secondary contained. He is playing spy. Bosa forces Dak out the side door. And now here comes Fred from the middle, and Dak had a little pump fake, and it slowed Fred Warner up just enough, or I think he would have absolutely tattooed Dak Prescott and may not have got away with it.
49ers just dominating offense, defense, and special teams in this third quarter. How about Aubrey not kicking one in the landing zone to give the Niners a drive start on their 40-yard line to begin the half? And here's the punt by Brian Anger. What a big punt this is. Cowing will backpedal, make the catch, makes Goodwin miss the gunner. Here he goes, 20, 25. Lipke, the fullback, will get him down. What a return there by Jacob Cowing. And C.J. Goodwin, one of the best gunners in football, all over him. That was a 60-yard punt by Brian Anger and a 19-yard return by Jacob Cowing. So the Niners will take over on their 25-yard line with 6:09 to play in the third quarter. 49ers 20, Dallas Cowboys 10. We're back right after these messages.
Quiet your mind, reduce your stress, and rest easy with channels designed to help you fall asleep easier and faster. Sink into the comforting white noise of a storm shower on Rainfall Radio. Fade out to the soothing sounds of the Sleep Channel, or drift off to nature sounds with Forest Dreams. Find them all in the Sirius XM app, included in all trials and popular plans. Just search Sleep.
Now through November 1st, SiriusXM is giving away a pair of tickets to every MLB postseason game through the World Series. Listen to MLB Network Radio for the clues and be the first caller to correctly name the postseason hero, and you'll receive a pair of tickets to an MLB postseason game. MLB Network Radio has your chance to win on SiriusXM 89 and the all-new SiriusXM app. No transportation will be included in connection with these prizes. For full contest information and official rules, visit SiriusXM.com/MLB postseason heroes. No purchase necessary. Open only to current SiriusXM subscribers prior to September 22nd. Must be a U.S. resident over the age of 18.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Termites, rodents, and other pests never rest. Luckily, neither does Planet Orange. Think you may have a pest problem? Call 1-800-7-ORANGE for a free termite inspection or general pest consultation from our licensed professionals. Planet Orange is an innovator and effective eco-friendly pest control methods. They'll customize each program for your needs using the most eco-friendly solution available. So don't wait. Call 1-800-7-ORANGE. That's 1-800-767-2643. Or go to planetorange.com and get started today.
Planet Orange. Orange, you glad you called?
Hey, Faithful, 2025 suites are now available for suite ownership. Join us as a suite partner now and enjoy benefits this season. Email suites@49ers.com to learn more.
First half tonight, the Niners only had 2 field goals. We still have 6 minutes and 9 seconds to play, so not even 9 minutes of football in the third quarter, T-Rock. They have 2 touchdowns. It has been the combination of George Kittle over the middle and Brock Purdy running for timely first downs.
Yeah, in the defense, they have found their stride. If you think about the last 4 drives for the Dallas offense going back to the end of the second quarter, a 3-and-out, a kneel down, an interception, and another 3-and-out, and the offense has been able to capitalize certainly off that takeaway by Diamador Lenore.
Isaac Arendo got the second half started after a Kittle over the middle with his first touchdown in the NFL. He is the tale of a true eye. Juszczyk at a 2-point stance ahead of him. Toss, 19 toss to Juszczyk, led by Trent Williams, and Juszczyk to Garendo on the toss. Trayvon Diggs, the cornerback, makes the tackle on Garendo as Isaac picks up 5 more yards.
And a really good crack block by Deebo Samuel, really getting the edge on KJ Henry to the outside.
Well, what a coming out party tonight for Isaac Arendo. Ricky Pearsall, the rookie, having a huge game with his targets and his catches, but Garendo A round 4 rookie out of Louisville by way of Wisconsin, is really playing well tonight.
And he can make a house call from anywhere on the field with that speed he's got.
Well, those runs he had right before halftime, the 19-yarder and the 15-yarder, changed the game around. 2nd down, 6. Here's a fake and now a pump, and Brock's just going to run. Huge hole over the middle, and Purdy will dive for a first down. The lead up with the safety. So it was a fake toss to Debo. They wanted to toss it out to Debo right, and Dallas took it away. So Brock just chucked it and ran for 15 yards.
Bob, I got to tell you, I mean, maybe he's going to throw it out to Debo. I'm not so sure if it's
design
well played. It may have been a design play. Jake Brendel was out there leading the way. Probably was Brock, now that I look at it, improvising, because it was really well played on the edge by K.J. Henry. Very good play. It was going to be a bubble little throw out there.
Yeah, they were going to throw it out to Debo. Dallas is really keying on those actions to Debo. 1st and 10, 46-yard line. Going in motion is Debo. Hand up, no play action to Guerrero. Brock going to load up. Brock throws over the middle. George Kittle with another reception. And this one is for history. He has passed the great Dwight Clark for the 3rd most receiving yards in 49ers history, behind only Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens.
And Kittle over the middle again, and it's double coverage. I mean, they've got a safety over the top, Donovan Wilson. They got Eric Kendricks underneath. Play action sucked him up a little bit. George just ran away from him. Good time provided by the offensive line. And Brock Purdy just dropped a dime on Kittle.
Well, he is going off on National Tight End Day, which he created, and starring it again tonight with a touchdown and 6 catches tonight for 129 yards. Toss to Guerrero left, running hard. Golston will get him on the ground, but he rolls out to the 25-yard line. A gain of 3 there for Isaac Guerrero. The second half has been Guerrero, Kittle, and the running of Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy has 5 carries for 48 yards. He's the 49ers' leading rusher tonight.
Yeah, he's made some really good decisions here in the second half when he decides to run, or the few times he's thrown the check down. And, of course, he's been on point anytime he's thrown it to Kittle. On time and on point.
49ers stay in the huddle a long time now. Break it with 13, up on the ball with 9. 2nd and 7 on the Dallas 25-yard line. Going in motion is Juszczyk to the right. They're going to play got whistled dead. A false start here on the Niners. Here's Bill Vinovich, our referee.
First charge timeout.
A timeout called by Kyle before the Niners. The clock was getting down too long, so they will take a timeout here. Niners get this win tonight and get to 4-4. As we take a look at our scoreboard update, sponsored by El Camino Health. Your strength is our health. A bunch of teams are 4-4 in the NFC. Seattle lost at home today to Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills to fall to 4-4. Buffalo 31, Seattle 10 at Lumen Field. But early today, Arizona, big games for Marvin Harrison Jr., the tight end Trey McBride, and Kyler Murray himself, and always James Conner. They got a late field goal from Chad Nyland to beat Miami the way they were able to beat the 49ers. That was earlier today, T-Rock. So Arizona, what a week they have had. The win on Monday night over the LA Chargers. Then they go all the way to South Florida and play on the road today. And they get a very impressive win, 28-27. They're 4-4.
Yeah, with Tua back on the field for the Miami Dolphins, Tagovailoa at quarterback. Arizona's going to be a problem all the way up until the end of the year.
Rams won on Thursday night. They are 3-4 with a couple of wins in a row. Brock Purdy out of the shotgun, going to sling it out to Guerrero. Breaks a tackle to Jordan Lewis, and then he's dropped on the 25-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down. The Cleveland Browns also had a dramatic late-game win today over Baltimore by a score of 29-24, and they did it for Jim Donovan, their longtime radio voice, who we lost earlier this morning, Tim, really battling the good fight with cancer. So we lost Jim Donovan, but the Cleveland Browns, he would have loved that ending.
Yeah,
Cardiac
no doubt.
Kids got a victory today for Jim Donovan.
Well, prayers and thoughts to his family and the Browns organization. That is a big-time win and inspiring the way they played football against the Baltimore Ravens.
Bunch formation to the left. Big play here. 3rd down and 7 on the 25-yard line. 49ers 5 of 10 on 3rd down. 4-man pressure. Throw out left. Debo Samuel will run for a first down. Spins off a tackle and take it down to the 10-yard line. Debo over the middle. Kittle-like. Able to dash for a big 15-yard gain on 3rd down. It's 1st and goal. Niners on the 9.
I loved that play because Debo Samuel is matched up in man coverage, and he is going to run a shallow cross. But the other 2 receivers, Ricky Pearsall and Jacob Cowing, come from the left. Both ran across the field in the opposite direction. and Debo going the other way underneath, and then is able to break a couple of tackles and get it inside the 10-yard line. Good throw from Brock.
Niners trying to get inside the Toyota red zone, get in the end zone again like they did last time with a 3-yarder to George Kittle. 1st and goal, 9-yard line. Handoff, Garendo straight ahead, into the bank, spins off of that. Diggs gets him wide, and then Kendricks will put him down. Kendricks looks younger than we remember him playing last year with the Chargers. 8 years with Minnesota, got off that stack, Tim, to get out there and put Garendo down on the 8-yard line.
He can still run. He's got great instincts. 8 years, over 100 tackles for Eric Kendricks. Didn't play in their game a couple of weeks ago, I believe, with a calf and a shoulder, but he's the guy. He's wearing the green dot. He is Mike Zimmer's middle linebacker, and without question, the leader of this defense. 2nd and goal, 8-yard line. Debo lines up to the left of Brock in the shotgun. Bunch formation left. Pearsall, Saubert, and now Juszczyk goes in motion right where counting is. A handoff to Debo Samuel. Gets the edge. Debo trying to dive in. They knock him out, though, on the 2-yard line. Could not turn that corner. Wow. And their corner looked like Amani Uari. I'll let you say that. I think he landed on his hip or on his low back.
Yeah, he's flat on his back.
He is down.
Overshown, the middle linebacker, was so fast, Tim. I thought he was going to be able to turn the corner on the block of Kyle Juszczyk. It was Overshown that ran that ball down.
Well,
he's lightning.
He's lightning, and he anticipated it, but Jacob Cowing's got to have a better crack block than that. Jacob Cowing's not a huge guy, but he's got to have better execution, trying to seal off that edge and give the edge to Debo Samuel.
Timeout on the field for the fallen Cowboy. It'll be 3rd down and goal. 49ers on the 2-yard line. Big situation with 48 seconds to play, 3rd quarter. Niners up 20-10 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Dignity Health is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers and Levi's Stadium. On or off the field, our doctors, nurses, and care teams work together to help our patients feel their best. From emergency and advanced cardiac services to maternity, orthopedics, cancer care, and more. We're your partner in health and wellness. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Xfinity here. How can we help? There are so many Niners games streaming this season. Can Xfinity Internet handle it?
Oh, we know the game is only live once, so we built a network with all-pro speeds and low lag so you don't miss a snap.
So I can yell, "He's open!" when he's actually open?
Yeah, but the quarterback still can't hear you.
Xfinity is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Stream live sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. Streaming content limited to the U.S.
Combine tasty Little Caesars pizza with NFL football, and what do you get? Game day! Little Caesars, a proud pizza partner of the San Francisco 49ers, invites you to order your favorite Little Caesars pizza or try something new. On game day, Little Caesars is always convenient. From carryout to delivery to pizza portal pickup, just call or text a few good friends and celebrate with delicious Little Caesars pizza and the San Francisco 49ers Game of the Week.
Pizza, pizza.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers. U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside the Lon Simmons broadcast booth. Greg Papa with Tim Ryan on this Sunday night. We've reached the moment of truth here. Late the 3rd quarter, 48 seconds to go. Niners facing a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line, deep inside the Toyota red zone.
I think you pounded at him twice.
Hopefully you only need one. Here's Brock under center. Garendo the long back. The Purdy plunge. He'll take it to the goal line. Is Purdy in? Right up against the goal line. Touchdown! San Francisco! Needed only one. The Brock Purdy plunge.
And Brock has obviously been very good at these quarterback sneaks. And the question's going to be, is the elbow down before the ball gets across the goal line? They're going to need two. This is not going to be a touchdown.
I don't think so. His body turned. His helmet got across the line, Tim, but the ball was behind the way he got turned around. So hold on a minute here.
This is not going to be a touchdown.
This is going to your guy Butterworth in New York. So if they do overturn this, they'd have to put it back on the goal line, and then it'd be 4th down. And it would be so close here, but it looked like Purdy got turned around. Donovan Wilson was down there. The ball is down as his elbow. He did not score. Is there any part of the ball, though?
No, it's confirmed. They're calling it a touchdown.
Any part of the ball, there must be an NBC it right down the goal line.
I think they're thinking the ball crossed the plane before he got spun and the elbow went down.
Is that what it was? Touchdown Purdy with the extra point. Anders Carlson has given the 49ers a 27-10 lead with 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. This feels kind of like the NFC title game. The Niners have outscored them 21-0 in the third quarter.
And you remember that title game on the same sideline in the same area of the field, Diamador Lenore with the interception of Dak Prescott.
Huge. Here was Kittle over the middle, setting up Garendo. Interception by Demo Lenore against Dak. George Kittle got in the end zone from 2 yards out. And then the 49ers able to take it down the field here. 9-play, 75-yard drive in 5:33. And Brock Purdy, him running for first downs tonight, Tim, with his legs. But the Purdy plunge, the QB sneaks. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. It was lost in the 3-pick game against Kansas City. And then he also finished off some short yardage situations. He's gotten so much better as a sneaker.
Yeah, well, remember what happened in Minnesota. That wasn't good when he got tattooed a couple of times.
Jordan Hicks.
That's why I started calling him from the first or second day I saw him, Baby Bosa from the waist down. He has got some big, strong, powerful legs.
Do not let Kevontae Turpin. This is going to go out of bounds.
Oh.
Anders Carlson just shanked that one. Although it's out of bounds, they'll get him on the 40-yard line.
I think he did number 41.
Yeah,
ball would be placed at the 40-yard line, first down.
Yeah, he just he over-rotated and hit that one badly. But honestly, would you rather give it to him on the 40-yard line or let that little guy start running from the 4-yard line? He can take it 96 yards for a house call. That's what he does to you. Kevontae Turpin. Right now, what you got to worry about is CeeDee Lamb, and they're down. The Dallas Cowboys now 17 points. They're down 3 scores. Their season is on the line here, Tim.
And you got them where you want them. I mean, certainly they can still call runs, but they're going to be one-dimensional, I would imagine, most of the way here.
Is CeeDee Lamb on the field? He is not. CeeDee Lamb is not out there for first down. They got Turpin inside of Jalen Brooks. It's a handoff to Dalvin Cook straight ahead, and he gets dropped at around the 44-yard line. He picked up 4 yards. CeeDee Lamb is coming in now, along with Jalen Tolbert, their 2 most effective wide receivers here. Are we going to get a play snap before the end of the third quarter? Dallas needs to be a little quicker here. They're going to huddle up here, and they may not get a playoff before the quarter is over. They're down 17 points. They're going to get playoffs. Dak's under center, except they send the tight ends in dual motion lining up right.
Tatum Bethune in the game for D. Winters.
They're not going to get a playoff. The quarter ended. Well, that was a little slow. Remember the playoff game a few years ago in Arlington when Dak couldn't get the ball
third quarter.
Clocked in time to get the last play of the game. I think they want to be a little quicker here. We'll go to the fourth quarter. What a quarter it was for the 49ers. Isaac Garendo a touchdown. George Kittle a touchdown. Brock Purdy a Purdy plunge. The Niners outscored Dallas 21-0 in the quarter. Began down 10-6. Now they're up 27-10. We're back with the fourth quarter right after these messages.
When college basketball's winningest coach goes one-on-one.
This is Coach K.
It's more than just an interview.
I always love our conversation.
Coach K is back for another season on Sirius XM, talking with the biggest names in basketball.
Women's basketball star Caitlin Clark.
Young girls can, exceed me and kind of do more than I ever did.
And beyond.
Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning.
My greatest takeaway, it's been the relationships.
Basketball and beyond with Coach K. Thursday nights at 6 Eastern on College Sports Radio Channel 84 and the Sirius XM app.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM.
Let's go, man!
We're back on the track Sunday.
1 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Xfinity 500 from Martinsville Speedway.
Checker flag, baby.
On Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90. In the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Get closer to everything that moves you, wherever you are, with the Sirius XM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yes!
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the Sirius XM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the Sirius XM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with Sirius XM 360L radios.
The New York Giants.
Jones takes a shotgun snap, throws it to the end zone for Neighbors, who makes the catch. Touchdown Giants.
Battle Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wilson gets the snap, lost, right corner of the end zone, and it is hauled in by Pickens. Touchdown.
Tomorrow at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Catch the national broadcast on NFL Radio Channel 88. The Giants call on Sirius 83 XM 225. The Steelers call on Sirius 81 XM 226. In the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Full Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Bernardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
Wow, 49ers in that third quarter outgained Dallas 167 yards to 16. And on the scoreboard, 21-0. They've completely flipped the game. So Dallas takes over to start the fourth quarter. Down 27-10, 2nd and 6 on their 44. Handoff to Alvin Cook off the right side, nothing.
What a tackle by Diamador Lenore. He is out there on CeeDee Lamb in the slot. I'm surprised Dallas ran that, actually. And he just came off inside. No chance to be able to block him by CeeDee, and just a nice hit for the tackle. Love the toughness, love the trigger, love the aggressiveness of the hyena Diamador Lenore.
D. Winters had to go off the field and a special teams play to get checked on, so for a head injury, concussion. So Tatum Bethune, the rookie, round 7 out of Florida State.
Tarvarius Ward out of the game.
Although the Niners are playing a nickel right now. Here's Dak Prescott pressured. He gets sacked! Back on the 41-yard line. Sam Okawanu goes into a sack dance on Sunday Night Football.
I'll tell you, they made a little adjustment with Sam Okawanu rushing from the inside. Lining him up at defensive tackle in a 3 technique. Bosa gets the party started. Chip, it doesn't matter. Bosa's working hands. He forces Dak Prescott to step up. And Sam O on Zach Martin just working. Eventually spins back to the inside and rips Dak down for a big third down, get off the field sack.
3 and out again. The last 5 Dallas possessions have been 3 and out. Here's the punt by Brian Anger. Jacob Cowing catch the ball. Fair catch with Goodwin breathing all over him. He'll make the fair catch signal and secure the ball on the 18-yard line. What a second half performance by the 49ers as they have taken this game over. 13:34 to play, fourth quarter. Niners 27, Dallas Cowboys stuck on 10. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on. Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Gold Bar Whiskey, the official whiskey of the 49ers, is a whiskey for the faithful, proudly made right here in the Bay Area. Gold Bar Whiskey is double casked in California red wine barrels and comes in a beautiful, eye-catching gold bar-shaped bottle. The perfect whiskey for any fan looking to raise the bar at home or away. Ask for Gold Bar Whiskey at Levi Stadium, at major retailers, or shop online today at goldbarwhiskey.com. Gold Bar Whiskey by Gold Bar Bottle Company, 40% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly.
Bring your whole team in for a win this season at California's Great America's Winterfest. Watch in awe as the Bay Area's favorite coaster destination transforms into a winter wonderland, complete with ice skating, captivating live shows, and millions of sparkling lights. Open select nights from November 29th through January 5th, Winterfest offers timeless festive fun for friends, family, and teammates alike. Plus, enjoy unlimited visits this year and next when you buy a 2025 Gold Pass. Get yours today at cagreatamerica.com.
Is that your new Lexus RX?
RX plug-in hybrid.
So it runs all electric?
Yeah, for short trips. And can switch to gas for long.
Wow. What does your range anxiety therapist say?
Dr. Feeney?
Uh-huh.
He says my RX cured me.
No more range anxiety therapy.
Nope.
Well, you're an inspiration to us all.
The best-selling Lexus RX lineup, now with a plug-in hybrid. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And this game is really flipped. 49ers were in a world of hurt late in the first half. They were down 10-3. They had no running game going at all. With 2:56 to play in the first half, Tim, they had 8 carries for 23 yards. And then they changed running back. J.P. Mason's shoulder acted up. Isaac Guerrero came in. Dallas jumped into a 5-man bear front more. 19-yard run, 15-yard run, whatever. The Niners, since that point, have rushed 17 times for 111 yards.
What a contrast on the money down on both sides of the ball. Third down.
5 for 5 on third down. Also in the second half, and it's Guerrero securing the ball, looking like Tiki Barber after Coughlin taught him not to fumble. High and tight, T-Rock. Coming through the middle there. Love that. Don't fumble the ball, but he just ripped off 9 yards.
He had about 12 points of contact right there with both hands wrapped around that thing.
He's not fumbling here. They think Bobby Turner told him, hey, Rook, don't fumble. No, they don't say that.
And if you're going to play 2 deep shell versus the 49ers regular personnel with a fullback and tight end, you're asking for it. Guerrero getting to the line of scrimmage untouched. Very good block by Saubert, McKivitz, everybody on the right side. Kittle.
They give it to Guerrero again. Nobody blocked Eric Kendricks, but Guerrero may have fought to get the first down anyway. Tyrus Sweet got him down. Guerrero had to get off the tackle of Kendricks. Where are they going to spot that?
He's going to be short.
Third down and 1. They'll probably give it to Guerrero again. Kyle's looking over that call sheet right now.
Hopefully Kyle Juszczyk is all right. He is limping off the field. Got a little hop in his step.
Yeah, it's Kyle Shanahan we're referring to. Of course, the fullback is Kyle Juszczyk. He goes out. Ronnie Bell comes in. 49ers facing a third down and 1. And 5 for 5 on third downs in the second half. After 2 for 7 on third downs in the first half, and they were not good on third down last week in the loss to Kansas City. A Purdy plunge here. Is there enough in the gap? No, they're going to give it. No, it's an end around. It's a boot. He's going to roll right. He's got Bell. Purdy can run forward. Can he? No, he's going to backpedal, and the ball got tipped and almost intercepted. Trayvon Diggs tipped the ball, and it was almost intercepted there by Golston. Ooh.
They were going for the dagger right there. They wanted Chris Conley on a burner route down the sideline, and Dallas didn't take the bait. I think Mukwamu was in perfect coverage. Brock Purdy tried to hold it and wait as long as he could. Finally let it go. Ball was batted by Trayvon Diggs, and lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Well, if Golston gets that ball, it's a problem. They would have been inside the Niner 25-yard line. So just punt the ball here, Mitch Wishnowsky. And back to return is Cavante Turpin, who took back a touchdown earlier this year, 60 yards against Cleveland. High snap from Tabor Pepper. Mitch, end-over-end punt. Turpin is giving himself up. But Isaac Yiadom has become a great gunner now with the Niners. Able to get down on him and force the fair catch. So it was a 46-yard punt by Wishnowsky. No return by Turpin. And the 49ers will go back out on defense here, trying to bring this game home. 11:57 to play. Fourth quarter, 49ers 27, Dallas Cowboys 10. We're back right after these messages.
Josh Gibson was the greatest baseball player of all time.
Hear all new episodes of the award-winning SiriusXM original podcast, Black Diamonds.
If there was a 5-tool catcher, it would be Josh Gibson.
Stories of baseball's all-time greats.
Josh Gibson played the game like he was in a video game. But this was no video game. This was very real.
Negro Leagues Baseball Museum President Bob Kendrick hosts Black Diamonds. Available now wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Billy Joel. We've got stories about my songs and lots more on the Billy Joel Channel.
Non-stop coverage of the NBA is Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86.
He scores to beat the Horn.
Our experts have you covered all day, every day.
That was a big-time performance.
I don't think there's another team in the NBA who poses that kind of threat. If you don't play as a team, you can't win.
And we'll bring you the best NBA games every single night.
Fires a three, it's up and good!
Your 24/7 home for hoops all season long is NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Monday, noon Eastern time on the Sirius XM Blitz. We'll recap Week 8, starting with the Colts at the Texans, Bengals and Eagles, Bills visit Seattle, and the Cowboys and 49ers on Sunday Night Football.
Plus, we'll preview Monday Night Football between the Giants and Steelers and discuss all the other news around the league as the trade deadline is getting closer.
So don't miss the Sirius XM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon, Monday, noon Eastern time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Be there December 30th for Monday Night Football at Levi's Stadium as the San Francisco 49ers face the Detroit Lions. It's the final regular season home game presented by SAP. Tickets are available now. Secure your seats today at 49ers.com/tickets.
Welcome back inside the Lon Simmons broadcast booth here at Levi's. Greg Papa, Tim Ryan. 49ers defense taking the game over in the late stages of the first half. Dallas has not picked up a first down since 4:43 to go in the first half. And they had 2 3-and-outs to end the first half. One was a kneel down, so it's 3, and then 2 to start this second half. They got to go here, starting on their 30-yard line flag.
False start, right tackle.
Off to 78.
Terrence Steele. And now it's first down and 15. Dallas back on their 25-yard line. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
First and 15. Dak in the shotgun. Ezekiel Elliott will take a handoff. Well, he got grabbed around the face mask there, and no flag. Nice tackle made by Evan Anderson, who was elevated from the practice squad this week with Ayuk going on IR to win the year. He's got a full-time roster spot with the Guardian cap. You can't miss him. He made a big tackle there.
Yeah, he sure did. And they were running a little pass rush stunt where he was twisting around a run stunt. He was twisting around and ran right into the running back.
Did not get called for a face mask. Fred Warner, nice tackle there on Ezekiel Elliott as they checked it down to Zeke. Dallas not going down the field here, T-Rocket. Now it's 3rd down and 10. They're back where they started on their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, and let's see if this 49er D can keep it clean the way they've done. The last 5 drives, they have been dominant on defense.
Charvarius Ward is in at left corner on the offensive right. CeeDee Lamb is on the other side against the rookie Renardo Green. 3rd down and 10. Dak back. Gonna throw one deep down the field. Outside, Charvarius Ward juggled the ball, but out of bounds. Could not come up with the INT.
Illegal contact.
Flag is down.
I bet you they'll get him for illegal contact before the ball was thrown.
Yeah, the ball was thrown out of bounds, so he couldn't. He juggled it a little bit, but either way, there should be a penalty on number 7.
Defense number 7. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
It's not a PI. Or it is a pass interference call on Charvarius Ward against Jalen Tolbert.
Boy, that he stutter and go. He put his hand on Tolbert. The ball was not in the air yet. And then as the ball got launched, there was minimal contact from Charvarius Ward. And he was playing the football. That is a tough call.
His second PI of the game.
Oh, my goodness.
49ers 8 penalties, 68 yards. Dallas right in the top of the SF logo at midfield. Dak Prescott hits his back foot. Trying to load up. Here comes Bosa. Will check it down. He threw wide. And then a big hit in the flat there by Diamador Lenore against the undrafted rookie tight end Span Ford.
Good coverage down the field. Nowhere for Dak Prescott to go with the football.
And eventually Bosa got home and forced the quick one out left, which he missed.
I'll tell you what, those 3 young guns on the back end, Renardo Green, Malik Mustafa, and second-year Jair Brown. There's a bright future in the secondary for the 49ers.
Well, Diamador Lenore's not that old, really. Now Ike Adams is playing out there. They have taken Ward off the field, Tim. Here's Dak Prescott back on. Throws down the sideline behind CeeDee Lamb. Tried to go back shoulder against Diamador Lenore, but CeeDee Lamb never turned around. He just kept running a vertical.
And Diamador Lenore was on top of that route the whole way.
Charvarius Ward's been coming off the field for some snaps. He's off right now. He's not under the blue tent or being checked by the medical staff. He's just being taken out here. Ike Yadam is playing the outside corner. Renardo Green, the other outside corner. And inside is Diamador Lenore. 3rd down and 10. Dak Prescott in the shotgun. Has 2 right, 3 left. Empty set. Dak retreats out of the gun. Steps up in the pocket. Throws out left. Catch made by Ferguson. They'll get him on the ground. Diamador Lenore will drop him on the 45-yard line. Dallas will have to go for it here on 4th down.
What a nice tackle by Diamador Lenore. And Sam Okawanu got a nice hit on Dak Prescott again as Dak Prescott was unloading it out there to Ferguson in space. But Lenore's able to get enough of his ankle to get him down and let the help catch up.
This could be the game. We still have 10-20 to play, but Dallas needs to convert here on 4th down. They got 3 receivers right. Jalen Brooks left. Dak throws, and it's caught for a 1st down by Turpin. He gets buried down on the 30-yard line. The little guy goes up over the middle. Diamador Lenore goes face mask to face mask with him. 2 undersized guys that'll battle you. Turpin is 5'7", 155 pounds.
And those are the plays that Dallas is good at. When they stack everybody up together, one runs in, one runs out, then they cut inside behind it. Well done by them.
Here they go with no huddle. Shotgun snap. Dak throws out right. Catch made by Jalen Tolbert. A rock on Yadam and get out of bounds. But since the clock will reset and keep rolling here, you don't stop the clock in the 4th quarter until less than 5 minutes to go in the game. There was a gain of 9 yards to Jalen Tolbert. He goes out wide right wearing number 1. And CeeDee Lamb goes in outside left against Renardo Green. They put Jalen Brooks into the slot, and now they motion Lamb inside. Where are they going? Dak back on 2nd and 1. Going to throw right, wide open. CeeDee Lamb, crossing route. He's got the catch. Charvarius Ward back into the game, makes the tackle. He was not in coverage, Charvarius. That was a crossing route where Lamb was the outside receiver left. They moved him inside the slot, and then again, he went across the width of the field.
And again, working out of that little stack, and Diamador Lenore he looks like he might be a little bit out of gas. Could not run with CeeDee Lamb on that one. Good time for Dak to throw it. Good protection by his O-line.
1st and goal, 5-yard line. Dallas inside the Taylor red zone. Here's a draw to Ezekiel Elliott. Got hammered, and down he goes. And it's Fred Warner, all-pro Fred, making a big play on Sunday Night Football with a big stuff on Ezekiel Elliott, 2-yard loss.
Boy, Fred is just so aggressive. I mean, he sniffs this thing out the whole way. Center had no chance to block him, Cooper Beebe. That's what you call pulling the trigger in a heartbeat. Key, diagnose, finish. All-pro Fred.
8:10 to play in the game. Dallas has got to score now. It's 27-10. Niners. Dak in the shotgun. They empty it. 3 receivers go left and 2 go right. CeeDee Lamb, the outside receiver right, runs a crossing route. Dak at a throw, and it's CeeDee wide open for a touchdown. They just busted. They completely dropped him on the crossing route through the zone. Little rub route, little pick play, and he was by his lonesome. Touchdown Cowboys.
No, I told you, those are what Dallas is good at, but that was a full-blown bust. Everybody's in man coverage, and nobody covers CeeDee Lamb.
Was it man?
Absolutely, it was man.
No one followed CeeDee at all.
Nobody. Charvarius Ward. I would think Charvarius Ward's got to be the guy.
No, they didn't. Everybody else was manning up.
Everybody else was manned up.
Well, here's the extra point by Brandon Aubrey. And he drills it. So Dallas is back into the game, 27-17. Their kicker, not only is he great, he does have a successful onside kick this year. Is it too early to do that, Bones Fossil? We'll find out when we come back. But the Cowboys are within 10 with still 7 minutes and 58 seconds to play. Niners 27, Cowboys 17 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
49ers insider Matt Mayoko here to tell you that immediately following the game, tune into 49ers Postgame Live on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming on the NBC Sports app as Carlos Ramirez, Rod Brooks, and Dante Widner have all the highlights and analysis. Plus, myself, Jennifer Lee Chan, and Laura Brett are on the scene with interviews from the key players. And don't forget, even more game day content on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers Postgame Live right after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free, no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
I myself am a bit of a hybrid. I like to couch surf, but I also like to surf. I'm a homebody, but I also love a good camping trip. So I drive a Toyota hybrid. With pickups, sedans, and crossovers, Toyota makes fuel-efficient hybrids for any lifestyle. Like the versatile RAV4 and its stylish looks and adventurous spirit. Or the comfortable, spacious Camry, now standard as a hybrid. Want that hybrid life? Go get it in a Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Attention 49er faithful. If you're looking to host clients or enjoy 49er games from your own private suite, now is your opportunity. A limited number of private suites are available now for ownership beginning in 2025. Take advantage of exclusive suite partner benefits like pregame field passes, year-round access, and more. To learn more about owning your private suite, email suites@49ers.com. That's suites@49ers.com.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Niners still lead, but Dallas right back into the game now. Toyota scoring drive summary. You go 10 plays and 70 yards. They went 22 minutes and 17 seconds, the Cowboys offense, without a first down. They picked up 4 on that drive alone. CeeDee Lamb completely uncovered for a 7-yard touchdown. There's the kickoff by Aubrey. It'll be run out by Patrick Taylor Jr. across the 30. Good return up to around the 31-yard line. Niners will start there after a 28-yard kickoff return by the running back, Patrick Taylor Jr.
Deebo Samuel with the ribs. See if he gets back out there on this drive. Looks like he's standing on the sideline with his helmet off.
Deebo tonight, 7 targets, 4 catches at the big one, the 47-yarder. He also had one taken back that should have been a touchdown, a 66-yarder. And Deebo, 4 carries for 15 yards. They go into an eye behind Brock Purdy. Brock is under center. Eric Saubert comes in motion right. Kittle in line left. Juszczyk ahead of Garendo. Cowboys get a key hard on the run, trying to string it out here, and they bang him out of bounds.
Boy, what a crackback, a down block by Chris Conley. Just absolutely pinned the edge for Garendo.
He's a great blocker.
Man, they brought Donovan Wilson off the edge on a safety blitz, old snake blitz. Off the side, and Conley was with it the whole time.
Still got 4 yards on that run. It looked like it may be no gain or a loss. Chris Conley playing a lot of ex-wide receiver with the season-ending ACL, MCL tear for Brandon Ayuk. Conley is a really good blocker, long-time Chief, good player. He's going to line up as a point of a bunch. Now Kittle will move out of it. Pearsall behind Conley. Kittle next to Trent Williams. Jacob Cowing out left, going in motion. Pearsall, they give Ricky a jet sweep coming left. Cuts back inside. Ricky Pearsall, 40 of the Cowboys, 35. 30 down the sideline. Donovan Wilson will knock him out of bounds. The rookie, Ricky, on a jet sweep. Takes it around the left end for a long run there. What a play by the rookie.
Yeah, a little shake and bake from Ricky Pearsall. Love it. He times up the block perfectly from George Kittle, who chips the edge and then gets enough of a kick-out block on the linebacker. And Ricky Pearsall timed it up perfectly, had Conley out there leading it in front of him with the convoy. Got this thing down to the 26-yard line.
39-yard run, the Niners' biggest run of the night, and it's Ricky Pearsall on a jet sweep. He can do a lot of that action for you. 1st and 10 Niners on the Dallas 26-yard line. Patrick Taylor, now the back, the big back, will run straight ahead. And he gets dropped on the Dallas 28-yard line. Short gain there. Carlos Watkins, the veteran defensive lineman. They had to bring in so many linemen off the scrap heap, Tim. Available guys. They grab Carl Lawson. They grab Linville Joseph. They grab Carlos Watkins. They're partly why they can't stop the run is they have been decimated in their D-line. Flag down in the play. Bill Vinovich looking over to Mike McCarthy. So likely against the Niners here.
Illegal formation. Offensive tackle is uncovered. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
And that'll take the Patrick Taylor short run away. It'll be 1st and 15. Niners back on the Dallas 31-yard line as Ricky Pearsall getting his breath over on the sideline after a huge jet sweep. Standing next to Debo on the sideline. Debo not able to play right now with the ribs.
Garendo was in the tent, by the way.
That's why Taylor is in. The running back room. What's going on? Here's the handoff to Taylor. Run straight ahead. Able to push inside the 30 and get down to the 27-yard line.
He's had a few matchups with Eric Kendricks, I'm sure, in the middle of the field, Minnesota, Green Bay.
Without a doubt. Patrick Taylor was a Green Bay Packer for 3 years. And 2 of those years, Eric Kendricks played the Mike linebacker for the Vikings. So the 49ers without Christian McCaffrey, although Christian's starting to move on the practice field, Tim. I think when we come back off the bye, that bonus practice Monday, November the 4th, the day before the deadline, he may practice with the team.
Sooner or later, and hopefully sooner.
Well, you don't have him. You don't have Elijah Mitchell now. You don't have J.P. Mason or Isaac Garendo. Getting a little thin, but they got Patrick Taylor Jr. Eric Kendricks runs the alley there and makes a great play. Well, you see, still looking good at age 32. Gets him on the ground. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the 49ers now with 5:10 to play in the game. Roll that clock. 3rd down and 7. It's a 10-point game. Field goal here would not put them away. It'd be a 13-point game. Watch Brock Purdy stay in that huddle as long as possible now. Get the play call from Kyle Shanahan. We have under 5 minutes to play in the game. 4:50 to play. They'll break the huddle with a play clock at 12. Get up on the line at 8. 3rd down and 7 on the Dallas 23. Brock in the gun. Taylor to his right. 3 receivers. Now Pearsall goes in motion left, followed by Diggs. They're showing man. 2 by 2. Brock back. Time looks left. Now middle. Now right. Now chased out. Now just throws the ball away. See if they bring it Anders Carlson and kick the field goal here with 4:30 to play in the game. Kyle not happy with that 3rd down. It'll be a 41-yard field goal by Carlson. Even if he makes it, Tim, it's still 2 touchdowns can catch the Niners here.
There's nowhere for Ricky to go with the ball, or with Brock to go with the football. Everybody locked down in man coverage.
Anders Carlson's made a 50-yarder and a 44-yarder. This will be a 41-yard attempt from the right hash mark. Tabor Pepper to Mitch Wisnowski. They got it down right at that right upright. He sneaks it in. Anders Carlson was 2 for 2 last week as a Niner, including a career-long 55-yarder. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Didn't miss an extra point, but he's done a nice job. I think they've survived.
No
the kickoffs
question.
have been a little shaky with Matthew Wright and with Anders Carlson, but the good news is we're going to get a lot of these players back, including Jake Moody should come back off the high ankle sprain with the Niners' next play after this game in 2 weeks in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's why we talked about this being such a critical game. If 49ers can hold on and get themselves to form 4 at the intermission, guys are coming back. The schedule is certainly not going to get any easier, but everything they're going to want to achieve is going to be right in front of them and doable.
Niners just keep on marking here in the second half. 3 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter, get a big field goal here, and they've hit 30 for Purdy some way or the other. 3 field goals, 3 touchdowns, and lead Dallas 30-17. Title scoring drive summary. This one, 6 plays, 47 yards, and 333. And Anders Carlson makes a 41-yard field goal, and number 41 will kick off. Turpin always lurking back in their end zone. He's going to backpedal about 5, 6, 7 yards deep, but he will take a right knee.
Oh, he thought about coming out.
He did. In Detroit, how deep was he on that one kickoff?
9, at least.
Thought it was going to be a touchback.
Almost
be
to
off
the end line. Absolutely.
He had a huge game. He's had a big game against everybody, but the Lion game was the one where they got rolled in that game, 47-9, but he was really good. So here comes Dallas. They got to explode right here and right now. 4:25 to play. They're down 13 points. They'll start on their 30-yard line. Dak Prescott, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Dak back. Dak gets hit, checks it down to Elliott left flat before he went down. Renardo Green with a sensational tackle there, boys. The rookie played well.
He is scrappy. He is sticky, and he is a much better and much more aggressive tackler than you'd think.
Chris Collinsworth here doing the game along with Mike Tirico. He was glowing in his praise getting ready for the game about how good Renardo Green is playing. Here's Dak back, throws over the middle. Catch made by CeeDee Lamb, and a crossing route again, buried by Fred Warner. And CeeDee Lamb has had a nice game. Those crossing routes are hard to cover whether you're playing man or zone. CeeDee is down. Gets up slowly. They have to run off the field after a 21-yard catch and run. CeeDee's had a big game. He's staying in, or is he going out?
It looks like he's staying in and jumping right in the slot. Yep.
It's too far to run to the sideline. We'll just stay in the game. 3:56 to play. Dak out of the shotgun. Drops 5 steps back. Throws over the middle. It's CeeDee Lamb. Breaks free. And he's going to spin down to the 9 or 20-yard line. No, he's fine. CeeDee Lamb goes back-to-back big plays, and he puts Dallas right on the 20-yard line. And a timeout's been called now with 3:40 to play in the game. This game is not over.
Robert Beal got hurt is what happened. Bosa ends up slipping. There's no other pressure, and CeeDee Lamb gets in front of Diamador Lenore. And he's got that skill set, yards after the catch. He's so used to catching stuff underneath. He is 0 to full speed in a heartbeat, getting yards after the catch, down to the red zone, 20-yard line.
Yeah, Beal is doubled over on one knee. Justin Little, trainer for the Niners, out checking on him. CeeDee Lamb targeted 15 times tonight. He's caught 12 for 126 yards and a touchdown. He had one of the great years any receivers ever had last year. He had 135 catches last year, which was the 6th most in a single season. And then he had over 1,800 yards, 1,862 yards, which was the 5th most anybody's ever had. Well, he is going to a contract.
Yeah, and rightfully so. They paid him. He is the full package. Does everything.
He's outside left against Green. Dak is back. Dak looking that way. CeeDee Lamb's wide open for a Dallas touchdown. Why are they not covering him?
Either Renardo Green fell down or they busted. I'm not sure which.
3 plays in a row.
No, Renardo Green got picked off by Jair Brown. Man coverage. Jair is trying to get to the tight end downhill, and he basically knocked Renardo Green off of man coverage on CeeDee Lamb. That is friendly fire. Wow. That is a friendly fire bust. 6 points.
CeeDee Lamb on 3 straight plays, 21 yards, 29 yards, and now CeeDee for the TD goes for 20.
Remember we talked pregame. That's what the Dallas Cowboys are really good at, all those pick routes. You'll even pick yourself.
Brandon Aubrey right down the middle, and this game is not over. It is 30-24 with 3:32 to play in the game. Dallas has all 3 timeouts left, plus they have the 2-minute warning. So it's going to take you 2 or 3 first downs to extinguish them, but they're going to get the ball back. What a drive. It was all CeeDee Lamb. So we had a scoring drive summary, 4 plays, 70 yards, but it was him. 3 straight plays. He went for 21, 29, and then 20 on the touchdown. And the last one, both of his touchdowns tonight, he has been completely uncovered.
Yeah, and the first one, who knows who was supposed to? Everyone was in man. Maybe Malik Mustafa at safety was going to get over the top. He was going to get picked anyway. And then that last one, again, it was just friendly fire. Jair Brown running into Renardo Green. That's where Dallas excels. Getting those rubs and those picks. They're probably the best at it in pro football. That is the nucleus of their passing attack and their success.
What a game for CeeDee Lamb, by far his best of the year. The 13 catches for 146 and 2 touchdowns. They are not going to onside kick this. So Brock Purdy and the offense has got to make first downs here, or the Cowboys are going to get the ball back. They're down 6. Here's the kickoff by Brandon Aubrey, like a corner kick, just a couple of steps, and then boots it right in the end zone. And that did land. It bounced in the end zone, right? So it will be out to the 30-yard line and not the 20-yard line. The Niners will go from there with 3:32 to play. Deebo Samuel does not look good.
No, he's not. I do not believe he's coming back in. So you think of the challenge for Brock Purdy in this offense. No Juwan Jennings, no Brandon Ayuk, no Deebo Samuel.
You don't have your X, your Z, or your
That's
F.
right.
You got young receivers and Chris Conley, who just had his 32nd birthday, Tim. Can you run it out? Can you run the clock out against this Dallas front? Well, they're going empty. Look at this.
No, Garendo is back in the game.
Oh, pardon me. Brock's under center. Garendo is the back. 8 yards deep. Kittle goes in motion. They're going to play action and throw. Brock going to get chased out to his left. Stay in bounds, Brock. Will run out left and then dive for a good gain. And as he's able to run there, and then Dallas will see if they call a timeout. They do with 3:23 to play in the game. Timeout, Cowboys.
A nice decision by Brock right there. Not to force anything. It's open. In terms of his running, opportunity to get himself 6 or 7 yards.
Please reset the game clock to 3:25, please.
He'll add 2 seconds for the Mike McCarthy timeout. Mike now in his 18th year coaching in the NFL as a head coach. He was the offensive coordinator here in 2005 with the Niners right before he went to Green Bay. 13-year run with the Packers, and now his 5th year here in Dallas. He does not have a contract beyond this year, even though he's won 12 games each of the last 3 years. 2nd and 3 coming up with 3:25 to play. 49ers are just across their 36-yard line.
2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Going to get them to take all 3 timeouts going into the 2-minute warning and get a first down and then kneel the game out. That is the plan. Can they do it? Durando, the lone back. Saubert goes in motion left next to Trent Williams. You got Kittle and Pearsall right. Saubert and Conley left. Brock under center is going to drop 5 steps. He gets hit by Overshown. A blitz off the edge. Never saw him. Dallas call a timeout now. 3:22 to play. Now you got a 3rd down and long. Man, is he fast. DeMarvey and Overshown.
They saw him, but Garendo could never get to him. And you said it. It's the speed of Overshown. He has got juice, and it was a bad inside-out angle, blocking angle by Isaac Garendo. On a short drop like that, you got to work it inside out.
Right, you can't let him beat you in.
Exactly.
Boy, Brock got just hit so hard in the back. That guy runs a 4.56. He played safety in college his 5 years at Texas. 3rd-round pick. He gives them juice.
Yeah, and he's
now what do you do? It's
nearly,
3rd and 11.
Yeah, nearly 230 pounds. He can really move. That's poor execution by the rookie in pass protection.
Now you got to throw it.
And your top 3, you don't have your top 3.
Even if you don't get it, catch the ball to make them use a timeout. Right now they have 1 timeout left. They got the 2-minute warning, and there's 3:22 to play. Now this game snuck up on us. The Ram game, the Cardinal game. Can't have a Dallas debacle. 3rd and 11, Brock out of the shotgun. Brock going to throw over the middle to Juszczyk. He gets tackled shy of the first down. And McCarthy will call a timeout now with 3:15 to play. Niners have got to punt the ball back to Dak and CD.
3rd and final timeout. Dallas.
They got eternity. They've got 3:15 to play and a 2-minute warning.
Well, and the 49ers are in an empty set. But they do keep Juszczyk enough in for a chip and then a release. Saubert in on the other side in protection. Brock had to unload it. That's good defense by the Cowboys. Malik Hooker taking the legs out of Kyle Juszczyk on the check down.
And the hard thing is he only ran off 17 seconds. So they got more than enough time. Cannot have another one of these. Blew a 14-point lead in L.A. to the Rams. Blew a 13-point lead to Arizona here. This was a 17-point lead. Going to the 4th quarter, the Niners led 27-10. Now it's 30-24, and they're getting the ball back. Wisnowski will punt. You know who's back there. Kevontae Turpin is waiting on the Dallas 20-yard line. They're going for a block in the middle. No, they're going for a return. Wisnowski gets it away. Turpin will run over the ball. He's going to bounce and go dead. Keep it away. It'll take a Dallas roll between the legs of the gunner Conley. Could not get it down.
It landed on the 21 or 22 and bounced all the way back to the 30.
Here come the Cowboys now. Trying to save their year. 3-3 off their bye. Washington won a miracle game today over Chicago. Unbelievable throw by Jaden Daniels to Noah Brown to win. Their division, Philadelphia won. Dallas has got to win to stay tight, but the Niners are in the same predicament in their NFC West.
Now Renardo Green off the field.
There's Dak Prescott back. Pressured by Floyd. Throws over the middle. Tipped by Fred Warner. Nearly intercepted.
Oh, he could have easily intercepted that. And Fred right in the throwing lane. Got one hand on it.
outside of the framework of his body, but he works on this, juggling and trying to intercept off the jugs. Just reached with a right hand, Tim, tried to tip it and then take it, but he tipped it and didn't reel it in.
Well, and again, a great play by him, but I think Diamador Lenore, who was sitting right, was probably going to intercept that.
2nd and 10. Exactly 3 minutes to play in the game. Dallas is down 6. Prescott out of the shotgun. Dak steps up in the pocket, chased out of there by Malik Collins, throws the ball to the sideline. Devondre Campbell was standing out of bounds, but Jake Ferguson, their tight end.
Yeah, they were both out of bounds.
What are they doing with OB? 3rd down now. So Dallas, if they don't pick up this 3rd down, they can punt the ball, although they don't have any more timeouts. So will they go forward on 4th down? Just get them off the field on 3rd down. Dallas was 0 for 1 to start. Then they rattled off 4 straight 3rd down conversions. They're 4 for 11 on 3rd down.
Pass rush has got to come alive.
Where's C.D. Lamb?
Right now.
Where is C.D. Lamb? He is outside left against Ike Yadam. Here's Dak back on 3rd down. Dak's going to go down the sideline for Turpin, and it is incomplete. Great coverage there by Diamador Lenore. Shut the door, Lenore.
And right with him the whole way. Dallas is going for it on 4th and 10. Diamador Lenore is with it the whole way, head turned, in phase. Turpin had a chance to catch it right down the sideline, but could not reel it in.
Without any more timeouts left, they're going to go forward on 4th down on their own 25-yard line. Here's the game. Maybe the season for each team. Dak in the gun, 3 left. Ferguson, the tight end, right. CD 4 are left, including CD. Dak chased out of there by Leonard Floyd. Throws down the right sideline. Incomplete. The Niners take over on downs.
Terrific coverage in the middle of the field, but it was the pass rush that got the 49ers defense off the field. Unbelievable spin move by Malik Collins. Flushes Dak Prescott out to the right. Leonard Floyd is closing the gap on him. He throws it up, tried to get it to Tolbert. Good coverage by Charvarius Ward and Jair Brown.
We were down this road in Seattle. The game is not over yet with the 2-minute warning and the fact that it ended at 2:43. So the key thing here is to run this play under 2:39, under 2:40. So when you snap the next down, it goes to the 2-minute warning. But you're going to have to get one more first down to end this game, or
kick a field goal
to win the game. 2:43 to play. So they're not going to just go victory play. You may want to run a stretch here and make sure this takes 4 seconds to run. Brock under center. Brock hands off straight ahead to Guerrero. Guerrero tackled by Wheat at 2:39. Perfectly done. So now you're under the play clock. You take this all the way down to the 2-minute warning. And you're going to need one more first down here. But they're out of timeout, so they're not going to have much time to get this done. Boy, the Niners defensively, they got a little wobbly there. C.D. Lamb went off on them back-to-back drives, Tim. They couldn't cover him. Interestingly, they went to a 4-by-1 formation, did not go back to C.D. Lamb on 4th down or 3rd down. Now this will go down to the 2-minute warning. 2:05, 2:04, 2:03, 2:02, 2:01. Play clock at 3. You don't have to snap the ball.
This is the 2-minute warning.
It is brought to you by Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff with Xfinity, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Almost there. Not quite home. You need one more first down to end it or kick the field goal at the end.
Boy, this is high drama.
But you don't want to kick the field goal with Bones Fossil.
No.
He'll have everybody. He'll bring back Ed Too Tall Jones to block this field goal. Try to run it back the other way. It's always down to the end, isn't it, with Dallas? Playoff game in 2021, January of 22. Dak could not get the spike in time.
We ran out of time.
At the very end. The next year, Tim, it was 9-9 late 3rd quarter. And then McCaffrey took over. Brock hit Kittle over the middle with a juggling 9-yarder off his face mask. McCaffrey scored first play of the 4th quarter, and he got out of there with a win. Last year, they routed them 42-10. Now we're back at the 2-minute warning. Purdy hands off Guerrero. Straight ahead, gets tackled by Trayvon Diggs from the backside. So now the play clock and the game clock are big factors. We had 1:50 to play in the game and 35 seconds on the play clock, and you got 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
So one more first down. This is the no mas play. No more. Just get the first down and go down. You don't need to score a touchdown. Just so Ike Arendo is clear on the situation here in Seattle. It got a little cloudy. You don't need a touchdown. You just need a first down. Niners 7 of 15 on 3rd down, and they've been so much better in the second half. 3rd down and 2.
One wide receiver on the field.
Ronnie Bell. Here's Brock handing off to Garendo. Garendo gets wide off the left side. Go down, guy. He's going to go. He's going to slide down with the game. Nicely done by Isaac Garendo. Smart rookie right there. This time I did what you told me to do, and it worked out. Game over. Niners will kneel it out and run the victory play. They'll beat the Cowboys to get to 4-4.
And that's just the juice of Garendo, because Marquise Bell can run as well. But Garendo was able to bounce outside of the block of Kittle and Kyle Juszczyk, and he could have ran that into the end zone for 6 points.
Didn't want to.
Didn't do it. Slid it down. Absolutely.
Perfect slide. Much better than Shohei's slide last night, late in the game, Game 2 of the World Series. I think he's going to play in Game 3. So a kneel down here for Brock Purdy, and the Niners will get out of here.
Woo.
No more needed. Play clock's at 35, game clock's at 25. They held on. It was not always even. For a while there, Dallas was the better team. Certainly in the first half, Tim, they were when they led 10-3. But the Niners got a nice drive before halftime, got a field goal, but really in the second half on National Tight End Day, and it was George Kittle that really started the whole thing with a few others. Obviously, Greg Olsen was a big part of it.
Brock, I thought Brock was so much better in the second half, getting into
running,
Kittle.
Passing, but it was Kittle, it was Garendo, it was Brock Smarts and his legs that ran the 49ers. They outscored Dallas 21-0 in the third quarter to get this game.
And defense was dominant in the third quarter, and it wasn't until the fourth quarter and the 2 touchdowns, both on some form of a busted coverage, that Dallas was able to get it into the end zone.
Gun is gone. 49ers win it by a score of 30-24. What a game for Isaac Garendo. 14 carries, 85 yards, a huge touchdown, his first in the NFL, ran the clock out at the end. Brock Purdy winds up 18-26 for 260, the touchdown to George Kittle. What a night for George Kittle on National Tight End